Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prize? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn, hits better.
Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Thanks to an extra layer of tobacco leaf. Hits better thanks to those 2 layers of leaf being all natural. Does it get any better? To be blunt, yes it does. Al Capone wraps are also easy to roll with a self-stick strip. Oh, and did we mention? Our premium wraps come in 3 great flavors: original, cognac, and rum. If you want a great smoke, you need a great natural leaf wrap. Slow burn hits better.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes. We are live on the Dr. Greenthumb Show on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, X, and the home site, www.BREALTV. What it do? To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C- in the building.
Happiest of Monday to you all.
Tis very happy, man. We have the iconic one, Eric Big Drum Bobo, in the buildings.
Buddy.
Got the Treehouse Crew, Bolton Blanco, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up?
Yep. We got the legendary Tash up in here once again.
Man, what it do? What's happening?
Yes, West Coast.
Family affair.
Up in here.
Yes, sir.
And we got the Concentrate King, Cali Blythe, up in here.
Yeah, new people, what it do?
Boo.
Man, Tash, good to have you back up in here
Hey, man, it's a family affair, man. We go way back.
all
man.
day.
That's what's up. Thanks for having me. Shout out to everybody tuning in.
I remember last time you was here, you had to remind me that we had done a track together because we were talking, how come y'all ain't done a track together? I'm like, yeah, how come we? And then you...
I was offended like a motherfucker because we did three of them.
Wait a minute, we did three tracks.
I had to play it for him and shit. I was like, damn. No wonder these ain't do nothing.
No, but I
don't even know you did it. Like that.
I be doing shit and don't even remember
And it was
doing it.
all three of them is hard. You know,
Hard-ass songs.
Let me ask you this: do you remember the song that that I did for Rap Life album with me, you, and Outkast on it?
Yes.
Okay, that's one of my most popular songs. So I'm
Yes.
glad you remembered it.
No, I know that one. And then the other one we did was where we were talking about on some get high shit, but you weren't necessarily talking about getting high. You were talking about something else.
No, I had a concept to that
Yeah,
song, and
yeah,
then you kind of fucked it up.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
totally
let me
did.
explain that. Okay, let me get my thoughts straight on that song right there. But what happened was I had a song where I had this concept where, you know, he the king of the smoke and everything. And at the time, unfortunately, I'm the king of the drinking. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I had a concept where I was going to be like this little skit in the beginning where I say, hey, hit this drink and everything. And he get real drunk. And then I hit this weed and I get real high. And we rap like we're intoxicated off each other's, you know, decoctions or whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, he I don't think he got the memo because he was supposed to rap like he was drunk, and I was supposed to rap like I'm high. So the song, I can't remember the name of the.
That's
motherfucker.
why it was like that.
Yeah, so the whole thing was that I'm rapping super smooth and small like, yeah, this Tash, like I'm high. And he just rapped like regular Be Real. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of sounded like I was fucking up, like I was too loaded to do the track and shit. And anyway, so Bo was looking at me like, hurry up, man.
No. You want to hear that.
He's disgusted in me because I didn't get the memo.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
He's
But,
happy
hey,
with
but
the ammo.
it's still one of my I still do the shows. You know, it's still
It was-
a lot of people.
Hey, well,
They was like, why was you rapping like that? Be Real was serving you. Why you rapping like you was drunk? I was like, nah, just forget it.
Well, I remember the track that I did with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey,
See, Bobo's my dude, man.
you slow down, Bobo.
Bounty point.
You barely remember yesterday. Don't be over here.
Oh, yesterday was tight.
Yeah, be real be forgetting some important shit, so don't be getting offended. You be forgetting some mad important shit.
Oh,
like,
man.
wait, he'll look at you like, I don't fucking know. Like you're crazy for asking him, so don't worry.
Oh,
Thank you.
see, that was the thing. I did
Yep.
miss that memo.
Yep.
I did, like, cause
And it still was dope. I was just like, man. I ain't gonna explain this song to everybody that hears it. Shit, man, so I was like, fuck, I'll take the L.
Oh man, no, it's a dope concept though.
Hey,
if
but-
I had just gotten it right,
Yeah,
Maybe we could do it again.
yeah, we could do it. Yeah,
Redo.
if we perform it live, I'll just
the
like,
remix 20 years later.
Yeah. Hey.
But speaking about not forgetting stuff and shit, Sticky Fingers told me to tell you what's up. I talked to him on the way over here and shit.
that's more family,
And
right
in
there.
actuality, he sent me some song and said, play it on the airs. But I don't know if this.
Oh,
Hey, you heard me.
we could do it. Shit, I ain't
It's
afraid.
hard because he used the is it Insane in the Membrane beat? He used one of y'all beats.
It's a new joint.
Yeah, it's dope. It's Sticky Fingers over your beat.
And he's always doing something, man. I got to give him credit because, like, he's the only dude that came up with a straight movie that was all bars.
Yes.
It's like a musical, but a hip hop. I shouldn't call it a musical because it's not a musical in that form. It's like a hip hop.
We watched it last night at 2 in the morning. You
Yeah.
can buy it on what are the things? The apps? and shit?
Amazon?
I forgot. I was at my man DJ Fingers. We was watching this at 2 in the morning. And
He
shit.
said
I'm
he
in the
wrote-
movie.
He said he wrote everybody's bars. Did he?
Yeah,
He write
I'm mad. I was like, I don't rap like I don't talk like because see the whole concept of the movie is instead of an actor would get a script and he'll just say what's on the paper and everything.
Right.
The whole movie is just one long rap.
one log.
So it's like if we did this podcast right now to talk to each other, we have to do it in rap form.
Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
I'll be like, Bobo, get the yo-yo from the ho-ho. Then you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
you talk, but it's dope as fuck. He got all these like Mackay Pfeiffers and all these people to
Yeah.
do shit.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Rappingport.
It's pretty fucking dope. Like when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Because I didn't hear about it coming out, but I caught it by chance
Right.
some years back, and I thought the way they did that shit was dope. Because it's just like they're having conversations, but like in verse form,
Right.
Yeah.
Like that call and response type of shit, or like that old school Run DMC Beastie Boy back and forth twist.
But it's not like they really rap. It's like you're talking,
Yeah,
but
talk-
every
yeah.
word rhymes. You know?
Yeah. They weren't like over projecting like they were doing a song. It was more conversive, like he was saying.
All
You
right.
know what I mean?
All right, Sticky, we got it off. All right.
Yeah. Salute, Stick.
Had to say that.
Yeah, man.
But this is dope being here again, man, because I watch the show all the time, man. I said, you just had Cube up here. That's
Yeah.
Big things, man.
Yeah, that was a trip having the G up here like that.
I feel this little West Coast surge right now. Like I feel like I'm late to the party, but it feel like everybody this like 360 to me. I live in Vegas now, so I don't get to see everybody that often.
A lot of West Coasters have moved to Vegas. Sendog lives in Vegas.
What's up, man? Who hasn't moved
Yeah.
to Vegas? It's like a suburb of LA now. It's just
Yeah.
a long ass drive to the suburb.
Shit, if they ever get that train going on, you're gonna see more people moving out there.
Is E Swift out there as well?
Yeah, he out there corrupt my neighbor,
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Exhibit my neighbor, Spice One
That's
my
right.
neighbor.
Yeah, Exhibit's up there too. He's been out there
Yeah.
for some
Shout
years.
out to Exhibit too, man. Me and him is we on one right now.
Yeah.
He like I said, everything. I just believe in my head for some reason I'm gonna finish it with everybody I started with.
Yeah.
So it's all coming full circle.
And why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all are like sharp as fuck still. You know what I mean? Like ain't lost a step ever. And
Kind of like what I was like. You know, how like if you look up and you spend a lot of time doing one thing, you feel like that's all you know.
yeah.
It's like if I went to go get a real job right now and they said, "What's your resume or your thing that you fill out and everything?" I've been rapping since 90. You know what I'm saying? So all I would say is tour, rap, studio. I ain't got no computer qualifications and no shit like that. So this is what I love to do, and God gave me a talent. And I feel like I rap better now because I stopped drinking. I don't know if you knew that or anybody knew that, but I stopped drinking. My anniversary is coming up on the 28th.
How long?
Me and
Congratulations.
Yes.
shit, you made me forget how long. 5 years. 5-year anniversary.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats on that.
Yeah, we were talking outside before the show, and I was like, "Hey, man,
Talking about
congratulations."
Fuzzy. Shout out Fuzzy, too.
Hell yeah! What up, Fuzz? We were talking about, I just celebrated my 11th anniversary, and you're like,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And Mr. Chalk.
Mr. Chalk.
11.
Mr. Chalk, I think he's at 15 right now.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm trying to be like him.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But
Shout
the
out to Chalk.
world, the world is a lot clearer.
Better, right?
Yeah, when you ain't
Sure
getting
is.
toe up every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got your weed. That's all you need.
Yeah, this is my new. This is nice, too.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I kept it. I mean, like I drank, but I didn't like drink. I've had my days where I was totally smashed for sure.
Yeah.
Like we all had.
Oh yeah.
But Yeah, man. For me, it's primarily been smoke and mushrooms here and there.
Same.
Fun.
Yeah.
I gotta learn more about mushrooms because some dude just gave me at a party the other day. He gave me like a big ass zip, like this much.
Yeah.
Mushrooms. Like, here, Tash, dude. And I've done shrooms and shit, but I enjoyed it. But it just looked like this bag looked fishy to me for some reason.
They do look
like, what dirt did y'all take this up?
Really, like people still do that for them, but like there's so many other ways to do it now with the gummies and the chocolate bars where you don't have to have that nasty ass taste in your mouth anymore.
Oh, that's another
with
thing.
doing the raw.
Bro, I used to
Mushroom.
throw up here and there. I'm not joking. Just trying to get it down.
Yeah.
You have to like
It's
mix
like a
it
hella
with
spit in your mouth and all this.
Oh, yeah, like
Yeah.
cardboard.
Yeah, well, that's the crazy thing because everybody has an evolution of how they were doing mushrooms. Like first, when you're first introduced to it, way before all this new shit, you got it in raw form and you just chucked
Shoot
it
it.
and you were eating it, and then the next time you thought, I need to have something with this. So you tried to pair it up with something, whether it was a drink or some sort of food combination or something.
I did it
'cause
with popcorn.
Done it
popcorn.
with everything thrown up.
Popcorn and
mixing it.
yeah.
That must have been weird because it's
What
dry.
did you do? Chop those sprinklers?
Well, they're
No,
kind
no.
of
Well,
like-
actually, I was just like I would chew the mushrooms and then I take a gang of popcorn, heavily buttered popcorn,
Oh wow.
and then just
they're kind of
Go ahead.
similar textures. That's not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
I heard. I've never done this, but I heard other people like put it on spaghetti.
I've tried it.
I mean,
with pizza.
excuse me, not spaghetti pizza.
Yeah, I've tried it and thrown right up.
Really?
Yeah, because once it gets down to it, the pizza went down and I'm stuck with just that mushrooms. And
Yeah.
chewing gets into my head.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just was one of those people. So, you got to grind it up and put it in a gel can.
Exactly.
That's
Like-
it. Put it
Exactly.
in a coffee grinder.
Matter of fact, I have some microdoses in the car.
Microdose.
Yes.
What I was thinking. I couldn't remember that word for nothing.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about is the new form, the technology we have, or where we take the gummies, we take the chocolates
Right.
now. Is that like one of the bummers about eating mushrooms in the raw form is that when you burp and you taste
taste.
it, and the taste comes back, and you'd be trying to forget it,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you belch, you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
dude, this sucks.
You know what I noticed the difference in? It's probably because we haven't gone macro like all the way, except for Bobo over there, Mr. Extreme. And maybe I could ask you and Cali Blaze this because I know Cali goes macro too.
Yeah.
You know how like when you eat it in the raw form, you eat enough of it. We used to take eighths.
That
Yeah.
was
all
the
day,
standard
right?
dose.
That was
right?
the standard dose, right? Every time I had it in that raw form, like ate that nasty shit direct, I always had a twist in my stomach right before the psychedelic shit hits.
yes.
Yeah.
Right?
100.
Does it do that with the gel cap? I haven't felt it yet, but I haven't gone far enough.
If you eat enough, it does.
The twist,
Yeah, if it's just
even in the
cap.
gel cap.
If you're eating 3 grams.
So you've had it
Yeah.
like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't
Wow.
gag with eating it. 'cause
That's
there's no
just
taste.
that's just always the indicator
Yep.
that I got you now.
Yep. If you eat like
yeah.
2 grams in the capsule, you're gonna feel it in your stomach. When
No, I know you're gonna feel it, but I'm saying that one twist that
oh,
happens.
I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that really is not happen so much to me. What happens to me is that I get the yawns.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
given. Even on a micro, on the strong
Yeah,
enough
on the
micro.
strong, I just get the
fucking
yawns.
yawning.
But on the gel caps or the chocolates, I don't really feel that thing in my stomach.
Chocolates don't hurt me. It's just raw mushroom. If you're just
Yeah.
eating mushroom
Yeah.
and gel cap, you eat 2-3 grams, it'll hurt your stomach a little bit.
Hell yeah.
But if you mix it in chocolate, you're good.
What about a smoothie? Can you? Chop
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
blend it in?
Sure could.
I know a lot of folks that like fucked around with the smoothie.
That was a big thing. Was mixing
Okay,
it
I
in.
thought I was inventing
Yeah.
some shit, but okay. but
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey,
Smoothie.
in all you,
I eat a
in-
lot of smoothies though. That's
in all your years, I know you guys went up on stage lit,
yeah.
drinking. Have you ever done? But have you ever gone up like on mushrooms, psychedelic
Nah,
style?
I used to do shrooms with X and everything. He got a song called Shrooms, but I don't know if I had a bad batch, but I was doing a bunch of shrooms, chewing a bunch of shrooms, and I wasn't getting no effects. And then later down the line, I did something that was way too strong for me and shit. So I was on the crossroad and shit, but I had other shit going on, so I ain't really pick it up as my,
That's the-
choice type
one of the
thing.
things, yeah.
If they're around, I chew some and shit. But
Yeah, I mean they done some great things with that shit now.
Yeah.
You can get really low dosage somewhere in the middle, or that shit that you want to go to the moon.
My girl started teaching me about the microdosing and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
Those didn't exist. We didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah.
maybe
Get
I still
higher,
don't.
Yeah. It was go hard or not. You
And
know
we
what I
didn't
mean?
know
That's
you
what-
didn't need.
That's me.
Sorry, man. We didn't know we didn't need a fucking eighth. You know, we thought you need to take 2 caps, 2 stems. You know, it was like that. It was about an eighth. Bro, you need about a gram to really get high. You did not need that whole eighth.
Oh yeah.
Or it was
It
here,
took you there.
take this eighth, don't be a pussy.
Yeah, of course, because everyone took it. Everyone
Yeah,
had their own eighth. They all took it. Yep.
Dude,
So you
that
weren't going to be the guy who's like, I'm only going to take 1. No.
No, you had to take like we would like each get an eighth and do half the first half of the trip, and then when it started to come down, you eat the other half,
The other half.
and then you'd be like, all right, good like 6 hours of just fucking woo.
Yeah.
My prime, we've eaten, you know, ounces. I'm not joking. Like,
Ugh.
you just keep eating eighths. Yeah, because you get into these, like, you know, like these modes, man. And you can
Well,
Don't-
like if you cycle them out, like
Yeah.
you take an eighth,
every
and then
couple
maybe an hour or two later,
hours. Same.
3, boom, another eighth,
Yeah.
and then we used to do that shit with acid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Same thing. You
Yeah.
just spread it out, bro.
Spread it
Yeah.
out.
And just when you think you're going down, then it's woo.
Right back.
Ramp up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Man.
Oh man.
Be on flight.
Oh the days.
I miss them, and then I don't,
Same.
Yeah.
because some of those roller coaster rides were crazy.
It sure were, but when they were over, you're like, whew. That
I don't-
was
I just-
crazy.
I still
you're
really
in it.
trip out the fact that we did as much as we did on stage. Because I try to think about it now, like if I could do that now, and it's absolutely not.
I'd be too distracted.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking too much. Back then, I wasn't really thinking about what we were doing, just doing it. These days, I find myself thinking as we're doing, and that's never good.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, because I know you're smoking more weed these days. When you do your shows, like, and you are very high,
Mhm.
are you thinking while you're rapping? Right? Like, because I find myself sometimes listening to the shit I'm saying in some of these songs, and I'm like, damn, this is aggressive. And, and I'm high, really, really high, and I'm like fucking doing the song, but in my mind, I'm like analyzing my fucking lyrics as we're going. Have you ever caught yourself doing that?
Nah, but I've caught myself. I've caught myself like thinking about some whole other shit while I'm rapping. Like I'm not
Yeah.
thinking about like you're like on like cruise control kind
Yeah.
of. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
lyrics are coming out my mouth, but I'm thinking like, did I turn the lights off at the? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the crowd don't even know that.
Yeah.
You know, and this and that. But I never analyze the lyrics because I'll be terrible. The Alkaholiks lyrics, all the shit we say.
See, that's
I probably feel guilty. Like, you know what? Turn the beat off.
See, I've
bounce.
found myself doing that at like, cause we'll do like these reggae festivals and shit every now and then, and everybody's talking about peace and love, and there's cuddle reggae where it's I love you and all this other positive, loving things, right? And then we come on. And we're like, cock the hammer, lick a shot. I could just kill a man. Hand on the pump. And I'm like really high, like listening to myself. I'm like, damn, what are we doing?
You'd blend in good with dance hall, bro.
No, I get it, but
Dancehall
this
reggae,
ain't. But this
you'd be
wasn't
right
that.
there.
Some of these ain't dancehall reggae.
Oh, they're
No,
not.
no. This
They're
cuddle,
not.
cuddle reggae
Cuddle-
all the way.
cuddle reggae.
Lovey-dovey.
What is cuddle reggae?
White people do the reggae.
I didn't say it.
I did.
Yeah, he said it.
It is, man. I was so surprised the first time when I was like listening. I
This-
looked at the bands. I'm like, I never heard any of these. Why not? And I
Boom,
Googled it. I was like,
It's like the I love you reggae. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, like-
I'm singing to my girl, or the one I want to be my girl, or I'm trying to keep my girl reggae type of shit.
Rather than some like political like
Right.
which some reggae can be, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
okay, I understood. So we used to call that just
Rebellious reggae.
Yeah.
UB40 reggae.
Yeah, UB4. Oh, like we used to call that
Oh,
bro,
no.
bro reggae.
Oh, I cannot fuck with the UB40 reggae. That's like right
Red,
there.
red.
dog.
Bumper clock.
I have limits.
I have limits. Oh yeah, don't please don't red wine me, dog.
Oh,
Hey, dude,
nah,
hey,
man.
I saw the smile just go completely.
Oh man, you might as well Rick roll me if you're gonna red wine me, stud.
Oh, man.
Oh man, that shit is
Dreadful.
I didn't. Mm-mm.
yeah. So like I get in these modes every now and then when I get too smoked out before a show, because sometimes we don't keep track about how much we're smoking. We just go, and then by the time we're on stage, and I'll smoke one while we're going, and it just boom intensifies, and I'm way overthinking. I'm like analyzing the songs, like, should we be doing this here?
Let me ask you a question, because I know the world wants to. How, after all these years, it seems like your tolerance, you'll be immune. I mean, not immune, but how much does it take to get you high these days? Like
A lot. But I'll tell you what though, like smoking one of these hash holes, right? One of these Cali Blaze hash holes, or any hash hole of any sort, right? That shit right there will get you fucking high. Cause I mean, you know, it's the flour with the concentrates, and if it's good flour, good concentrates, yeah, that does the trick. So if I smoke two or three of these things, I'll be very high. Smoking regular joints like that we've been smoking up to this point, yeah, I get high, but it's not like something I can never not handle, and it doesn't get me thinking too much. It's when we're fucking.
They're like the smoke machine, so everybody compares how much they smoke to how much. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I feel you.
I'm about to be real high tonight.
You know, I'm probably gonna get them high tonight, or they're gonna get high trying to get me high tonight. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's that one person, you know. Yeah. The thing is like, you know, there's other people that can smoke more concentrates than I can, for sure. That is a fact. Chicks
only because you don't do it regularly. If you did it regularly,
yeah, if I did it regularly,
you'd be the same.
I'd be.
When we did, you were doing a lot of it at
big
one
dabs.
point. You know, like you've already been there.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Joint for joint, yeah, nobody's gonna smoke me out. We'll just be, you know, smoking together. Even with the hash holes, like I don't feel it until I go home, and like it's that time for like
I'm feeling it now, but
it takes a while for me.
Away from home.
Wait a minute, you smoking one of them hash holes?
Yeah,
He's
right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, hey, you're not smoking alone. We got you. We right here with you. You know what I'm saying?
So,
hey,
hash holes.
I got to tell you, because we've done so many shows and like throughout the course of our history doing this shit, I got to say, man, y'all have one of the best shows out there. Y'all don't get enough credit for it when y'all do it. The energy, the catalog, and just the whole shit overall, man. Y'all, it's legendary. And y'all need more fucking flowers, I say.
I appreciate it, man. I got a song out right now, like I said, that kind of took legs of its own and everything. And when I do this song, I'm realizing that I'm not evolving and everything, but we can't jump around as 50-year-olds throwing beer on the crowd and everything. So I have a whole new energy to my shit. But I appreciate you saying that, because really we got it from you. Like the early tours we used to go on with you guys and shit like that. I trip off how we talking right now and everything, but like this dude, you guys and everything are super duper like iconic and shit. Like,
thank you,
I
sir.
trip off that. Like,
appreciate that.
Like, none of these 80,000 people out here talk to Be Real. They're his idol. I mean, he's their idol and shit like that. And I'm just having a conversation, like the homie conversation, and it trips me out. Like, this dude is like up there. You know what I'm saying? He's like.
I appreciate that.
I'm at a loss for words. It's probably this hash hole.
It's that hash hole. See,
that's what it is. I don't even talk like this. I talk fast and loud. Now I'm talking smooth and quiet and all this shit. But anyway, fuck all that. Thanks for having me. You're a legend, and I appreciate y'all having me. And thanks for the compliments. Shout out my boys from the Alkaholiks, man.
Yeah.
East with Izar, King T.
Yeah. I just seen Tila not too long ago for Exhibit's anniversary joint, and he was here when we had KRS-One on, and he was wanting to learn about the West Coast origins and all that stuff. And
I saw that too.
Yeah, that was a crazy episode, because you know, I just wanted to have KRS-One on, and he says, well, I want to do a panel, and I want to learn about West Coast hip hop more than what I already know. And I thought that was interesting, so I'm like, well, we should curate the panel then. And he got everybody together, and it was a dope conversation. The fact that we were sitting here with Egyptian Lover, that shit was amazing to me, because I mean, you know, as kids, we looked up to Dude.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it was crazy to have him in the building, man. And then
he don't pop out that often. Like,
no.
I don't think I met everybody. Well,
you know what it is?
Like, but I never met Egyptian Lover.
He still gets out there and rocks, but you know that I think the thing is that people with platforms out here, they don't be getting at our legends and asking them the origin stories of here, like what sparked Egyptian Lover to get down into it, right? But having KRS-One here that day, he threw it to Disco Daddy and said, well, I was trying to go to his parties and see what he was doing because like he was the guy at the time.
Right.
And we, like those of us in our 50s, we were too young for that.
Yeah.
We would, what, you were like 4 years old or something?
Yeah, I
shit
was 40,
like this?
when the first party was happening in like 77 or 78, like I was 4 years old.
I was 7. I mean, so it's a generation that we did like hit, like Disco Daddy's generation, we didn't know about till much later.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, some of us got educated that day by Egyptian Lover, like saying, hey, yeah, so before me, and that was with Uncle Jam's Army and all that whoop-de-wop, but there was this dude in the parties he was doing and he was throwing, and I wanted to get in there. And that I thought that was dope. And I feel like we don't do enough of that on the West Coast. Like,
true.
Well,
So-
big up on the OG, the originals.
yeah, like telling the stories, like what got them going. Like you hear a little bit about Ice-T because I mean it's Ice-T. He's iconic. He's a legend. I mean he's had a fucking amazing run. So you hear about Ice, but like some of the other cats that were around that also kind of inspired the movement. You know, unless you get panels like that, you don't really hear about them.
Yeah,
And I think the East Coast does a great job of you know, pumping up the history on that end.
Yeah, they tell their story amazingly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I
like,
never thought about that, but yeah.
It's the kind of thing that should be included in like college courses, you know what I mean? Talk about music.
right.
You have to, you know, include like that history because hip hop has made an incredible impact on music. So that should be taught, you know.
And there's so
Absolutely.
many incredible stories
Yeah.
in each
Absolutely.
region. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got to dive into that and pull it together.
Yeah.
I mean, we all of us need to know our history in that sense, you know, from everything that it's just awesome to hear it, you know, just to like take it in and learn it.
And it gives insight to others that maybe like, because there are people who love that hip hop trivia shit.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, they
Like
love-
me, I like
Yeah.
I like learning shit that you know what I mean, learning about how it started. And they had like a debate of, you know, they say hip hop started in the Bronx and shit like that. But it was somebody, I forgot who it was, that showed me that he was gonna do a movie or something saying hip hop was in LA way before that. Like
Yeah,
I know I ain't
No, I know.
co-signing it. I'm not co-signing it, but he did show me some shit that it was elements like
Yeah.
the popping and all that shit was like early 70s and shit, I think, or something. I don't want to fuck up the story.
Yeah, I
and
think
shit like
poppin' was here,
yeah,
like on the West Coast.
right, but it was before the time the hip hop in New York
Right.
started time period, I guess, or whatever. I'm saying it weird, but anyway, they had proof that elements of the hip hop
Elements.
early.
Elements,
That-
yeah.
But when he showed me, I just never knew that LA had that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
right.
it was kind of interesting. That's all I'm
In New York too, you still have a lot of there's a lot of controversy. Meaning, like, there's a lot of people say, okay, it started. There's a lot of consensus. Don't get me wrong. You know, when it goes back to certain people, Kool Herc and shit like that. Like, there's no denial of that. But then there's always that one person who's like, yeah, well, he was before them. There's always somebody.
There
with
is
that
always
story,
someone
you know?
before you.
There is, and it's not saying they're wrong, you know, but there's always someone who's got to contest it. Be like, no, didn't start there, started in
Has
Philly,
anyone
then
ever-
from Philly to here, and then
Has anybody ever asked Kool Herc that question though? Like, I mean, you know, who was it? Who was your inspiration? What caused you to do the thing you did that was so different, or that had your sound system so much better than everybody else's? Like, because that was the thing. You had to have a great sound system too, right?
Yeah, from what I heard, I did see an interview where he was talking about basically trying to replicate what was going back on in Jamaica. And in Jamaica, that's what they were doing. Like the Jamaican
sound system.
Sound
The sound
system. And they
system.
call them, you know, you're either a selector or a sound boy. A sound boy was, you don't want to be. That's bad, right? And
Sound boy.
selector is a good thing. So like the selector was the DJ picking the records, the right records
Right.
to get the crowd going with the biggest system. So he wanted to duplicate just that thing with music back there. So his inspiration, supposedly from what he said, was back home in Jamaica.
Yes.
And trying to, you know, replicate that big sound system, that big,
Yeah, I heard that.
get the
And-
crowd
and-
going,
And who brought in the breaks? Was that Flash or was that before Flash?
I think those DJs that were doing it at that time, like that was the known thing, is to try to like make the break longer. And I think
Flash is one of the
Yeah,
guys.
he
He
would,
started
yeah.
marking the records and the
and I'm
the
sure there's
points.
a DJ before him that was doing it. I'm sure there was, because there's always
Someone told him to mark points.
yes, and
Because you always get information from someone,
yeah,
right? At least on the jump off. If you're the creator, that's different.
right.
Who's the creator, though? Like the first motherfucker to mark the record and say the cut starts right. The one is here, the snare is here, and the rest.
Isn't Grand Wizard Theodore? Isn't he
Grandmixer
Grandmaster-
Theodore.
Grandmixer Theodore? Isn't he the inventor of the scratch?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the first one to scratch.
All right. Salute.
I thought Flash was.
I think he was the first to mark it. Like mark the
Was it
scratch
doubles and shit?
points.
Like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
doing doubles and back and
I thought he
forth.
invented this.
No,
all that shit.
Grandmaster, Grandmixer Theodore.
Grandmixer
Okay,
Theodore.
dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the crazy shit. This shit should now be taught in university.
Yeah, this
That's
whole
what
time
I'm
I've been
saying.
thinking Flash invented it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, hip hop has made that much of an impact, and it's been in the game, been around for so long.
Yeah.
It should be taught. Like jazz is taught,
Just like all other
classical is taught, even rock.
Grand Wizard Theodore. Yeah, I was right.
There it is.
He's still out there doing
He
shit.
still look
Yeah.
young.
He's out there. He's
That's
still-
who invented scratching?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. He's
So they got
the one.
some on it, so I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And it was probably by mistake.
It was trying to, bring the record
You know
back.
what I'm saying?
You know.
Bring the record back. Hey, that sounded kind of cool.
Can you imagine how many records were wrecked in the forming of like doubles and like scratching?
And then they have 1200s with the little coin on, with the little penny on the needle. They
Ooh.
had them other turntables. They had them they had
the
the
rubber
radio
mat on
set.
them that were horrible. That were hard.
All the guys that would become DJs and use their parents' records
Yes.
in the initial beginning for scratching and the rest, bro. The parents got so pissed off when they seen the grooves in the records from the needles cutting right through it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot of ass women's.
Fucking ruined collections.
Oh, I did that when I was a baby. Like I would take the record out of the sleeve and put that on the floor and spin it like it was on the turntable and spin the record,
brutal.
and then flip it and spin the other side.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Oops.
My mom wanted to kill me.
Oh, I bet you did.
Oh man,
Done after once, right?
Oh man, I fucked them up.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did damage to my mom's record collection that way too. Like trying to like just learn to scratch on the home stereo, and dude, she was
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
dude, just trust me, trust me.
This is gonna be the shit later.
Trust me. Shit.
Oh man, I know Jay Turner, rest in peace, probably went through it with his parents' collection because they were on him.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Hey, but those are the things that had to be sacrificed
Yeah.
in order for guys like C- to get their skill set. You know what I'm saying?
My mom's record collection, that like some of it I wish I wouldn't have fucked up too. You know what I mean? She had like,
In hindsight.
in hindsight, because I was trying, I was like, oh, this record ain't, it's not hip hop or like a record that I need for, I'll just whatever. And but most of her funk records stayed intact, but like her Beatles records, I kind of went through those.
I hear you.
Damn.
Hey Tash, who were some of your foundational inspirations as rappers or MCs or whatever?
Inspiration as far as me rapping? Or
Yeah.
fans of, because I kind
Both.
of grew up with like everybody else, like LL Cool J, Run DMC, that wave and everything. That's
Yeah.
what got me into it, saying I could do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, but I was into the funk. See, my dad was in a group called the Chandlers,
Yeah.
and he got murdered when I was young. But that the funk bones always been. I moved from Ohio. I was born in
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. Then I moved to LA in '83. So I've been out here like a transplant. But with that being said and everything, my mom had a lot to do with Al Green and that and everything. So I was exposed to the music and the funk and the this and that at an early age. So I just knew when rap came around, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And just stuck to it, I guess.
I got to agree, in terms of like what sparked us in those first foundational rappers, like, to us. I mean, I know there was motherfuckers before them. Now, now that we know the history a little bit more thoroughly, we know that there was cats before them. But the guys that made everybody want to do this shit were Run DMC and LL Cool J, Beasties, Houdini, guys like that. But mainly Run DMC. I think they unlocked the box on all of us.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Run DMC.
Like Run was my idol and shit.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be cool as fuck, like Run.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I didn't
felt-
wear the hat and all that shit, but I definitely very inspirational.
It wasn't practical for us to dress like Melly Mel.
No.
No.
like
Nah.
that, at school. You know what I mean?
True that. Yeah. You go to
Oh,
school
you
looking like
change the
Melly.
spikes and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody like Bully Bobo might
Yeah.
roll up.
Oh man,
Leather
that would have been
pants.
dangerous.
What were you going to say, C?
No, I was gonna say Run DMC showed me like Jam Master Jay was he was the first official one man band.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what they
Like,
called him.
and so it was like he was in control of all the music. This huge sound he was in control of with the two of the largest voices I've ever heard
He
in my
says,
life.
our DJ's better than all these bands. Chicka, chicka, ha.
Y'all
Oh,
never
man.
seen that? Like it's an old classic Run DMC concert. I think it was at the Ritz or some shit. And we came out like run. Run.
Yeah.
Run. The run
Yeah.
bill out there. You know what I'm saying? That concert changed my life. When I saw that, I didn't think it was nothing doper than in my life. I had never seen nothing that dope.
When you think about it, Run taught us how to be rap superstars.
Yes.
And then he turned into a rock star, which showed us how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was the first one. He's talking about, this is my house. This is Run's house.
Whose house?
Whose house?
Run.
I wouldn't let that slide if I was in the group. I'd be like, nigga.
Yeah, hey, wait. It's supposed to be our house, dog. I got half of this house.
Hey, homie.
Because, yeah, DMC was very
died
cool. DMC was very cool about it for being the king.
Yeah.
Being the king of rock.
I mean, DMC's the king, but it's Run's house somehow. How does that work?
I was trying to figure that out myself.
This is the
Because
king.
he's like, hey, if you're gonna call yourself the king, it's gonna be my house.
Yeah, it has
Gotta
to
be
be the
some give and
king's
take.
castle, right?
Wow.
But somehow it was Run's.
Yeah.
Gotta be some give and take.
Yeah.
And the ego was out of this world.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, man, they were powerful. That was a powerful duo. Their
Yes,
voices
yes.
worked great with each other.
Oh yeah.
And what's crazy is that everybody loved Run, but they loved DMC.
Yes,
He was hard.
Yeah, his shit was,
Ron was like the Fonz. Remember the Fonz?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was like something about him that I don't know. Stick
Dude,
out.
And they're back and forth, man. It was the best.
Their voices together.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way that they flip their rhymes.
All of it.
And what's crazy is when you hear them talk about it, they were like, well, we were just doing our version of these dudes who we geeked off of. I can't remember what group it was. It was shit. I'm not sure if it was the Treacherous 3 or Cold
See, we
Crush.
was young. We caught
Yeah.
that later. After
we
we saw
caught
the,
it,
we saw that later in life, and that if that was around there, that would have been what sparked me.
Yeah.
because that's that whole sound. Like that's what I'm kind of trying to do. Not in a corny way, like bring back that that whole thing and everything. But I just like I got this new song called If the Shoe Fits, and it's kind of like the one I did with the Attention Is a Drug one, where I'm mixing the '90s elements, but updating it to the 2025 crowd. That
Right.
so it sounds up to date, I guess, or whatever. But that's how I'm doing all my music from now on. I'm gonna keep the simple ingredients. Like if you got if you make a chicken recipe and everybody loves it, why you gonna change the recipe? You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. So
You do what works.
yeah, I got a lot of shit coming.
I think that's what happens too with artists. We overcomplicate shit because we overthink it. You know what I mean? We already know what we do when it works. And we try to go so far away from it just to do some shit so different. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's an overreach and shit. But like when you fucking get back to basics, man, people love that shit. Because I mean, you're seeing more people and younger people go to the 90s catalog of music on all these different playlists and getting familiar with all
Right
this.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you see it.
Yeah.
When you do shows, you're seeing people some of the people your age, probably about 20% people our age,
Right.
and then the rest is all young folks singing your song back to you, and you're like tripping the fuck out about it, right? Because I mean, it's
crazy. Like, how you know about that? You weren't even born yet.
Yeah.
That throws me off. But that's kind of what we was doing though. We was listening to let's think of we was listening to all kind of shit. We was kids that's way older than
before hip hop came along.
Smokey Robinson and all
Yeah,
it was kind of like that. But
we called them oldies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
exactly.
But that was before we had our own genre to say that it's ours, right? Like all those genres that we listen to of older music, which is either our parents' music or whatever, or our older siblings' music and shit. Maybe they're 5-10 years older and shit like that. Hip hop was actually anyone in their, let's just say, early 70s to anywhere in the 50s and 40s. That was like our genre. You know what I mean? This is like from scratch, you would say, or close to it. You know, in the infancy stages of the genre, we all attached to it and we're like, this is my shit right here, more than anything else. Even though we appreciated those older songs, you know, those like the funk shit, like Parliament Funkadelic. We were all too young to go to any of those shows, but we all loved it because it was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Whoever introduced us to it, you know, put us on. But like hip hop shit is something we all snapped into around the same time and listened to all the foundationary shit.
They said it was gonna be a fad and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Do you think that we could? How you see it going? Because we like a guinea pig generation. I mean, like when you see like Parliament, and you see George Clinton still out there. You see these people. They got to be in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Some of them. I'm asking y'all. Do you think that we're gonna be doing this at that age? Like I think 70, like the 70-something year old Cypress Hill. I mean, Be Real Cypress Hill.
I think it's possible. I think depending on how much you keep yourself together and the ability to actually do it.
That part.
But I think because music lives forever and it transcends, some songs like, you know, get passed down through generations, much like the funk, right? We would still, if George Clinton at 80 or whatever he is at right now, announced a show tomorrow here, we would probably all go.
He got one in Vegas coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait.
Because we know that, like, you know, he's still out there doing it. And we would go enjoy it because we love that fucking music. And I think,
know what? My bad. Go ahead.
And I think hip hop is the same thing. You know what I mean? If you still can do it on a like on your highest level or whatever, right? And the music is still dope. It's can you put asses in seats? And I think if you're still able to do it and you got those songs, people will come. Like, look at KRS-One. He's 60 years old. He's packing them in, and he's fucking like he is sharp as a fucking nail right now. If you listen to his new mixtape, bars, crazy.
Definitely got.
So I think so.
Really, the question is really to the fans. Are y'all still gonna support us?
The question
is to the fans, not us. You know?
Right.
I
Look
know
at the
for a
Rolling
fact I'm gonna still be
Stones.
rapping somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't.
Late age.
For me, I just don't want to be that guy to be helped up on the stage and you know, not looking your best to try to go up there on stage. I can't.
Sometimes you need homies though. Like, you know, we got them
can't
boxers
see
that
myself doing that.
they keep getting beat up, but they keep getting to the bag and everything. And they homies like, one more fight, and they know good and well they should have been hung the gloves up and shit.
Yeah, I just
don't want to be that dude.
I can't be out.
with the wrong people around me.
I'll say this, you know, hip hop's only been around 50 years now. It's still a young genre. So even our oldest in the genre can still go up there and do
Big
shit.
Daddy Kane still doing shows and still sounds.
And he's but he's not the
But
oldest
he's a little
guy.
bit older than I'm talking
I
about
know,
20 years from now.
Like if you look at
He's
Melly
still
Mel,
around, you know.
Melly Mel, he still go out there. He goes out there and he does shit. You know what I mean? And he's probably after Curtis Blow, one of the older guys that's still active. I don't know if Curtis Blow's active, but Melly Mel's definitely still out there doing shit. And he's in his upper 60s. And you got Ice-T who goes out there and does his body count thing. It's not necessarily the hip hop shit, but he's out there doing it. He's what, 60?
He's in his 60s.
60 something. Chuck is out there with Public Enemy. He's 62, right? I believe
What's
he's 62
Ice's
now.
oldest album? What was that? 80 what? 5?
Who?
6?
I think
Ice
it's-
Cube?
no, I
Ice
think it's-
T. Sorry,
Ice-T was 86.
86.
Damn it.
Prime Pays was
Prime pays.
Prime Pays.
Prime
yeah.
pays.
Prime Pays.
Damn.
Yeah, Chuck is
64.
64. Yeah, so like when you think about it,
60.
the Rolling, no, Ice-T 67, yes.
Hell yeah.
Well, I was talking about Chuck is 64. When you think about it like this, the Rolling Stones showed us that you could do this as long as you want to fucking do it. If your fans are still engaged, I mean, the Rolling Stones don't be putting out new shit, but they'll still pack it in, sell it out
For a lot of money, too.
for a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. Well,
And I believe hip hop can do this too. It's still such a young genre. If we, as in the golden era, stay on our job and be, still good to go see, yeah, people will come. The minute we start giving shit shows, the decline happens.
Exactly. Nobody wants to see that.
I want that.
Nobody wants to see the
Nobody.
shit show.
No,
No.
not the shit show.
I want to
Oh,
see
no.
the show that's the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Know what I'm saying?
That part.
This part. Are you guys doing any shows coming up? Or are you guys on a break to recording?
I'm on this little run for the single and everything, so I'm doing some stuff dolo. But we got some lick shows coming up. I don't have a schedule in front of me, but we got like 5 or 6 coming up.
Yeah.
See, E Swift, he does. He's a sound production guy, and he has a sound team and something like that. That he does all these big shows. So he ain't really focused on the touring and all that shit and everything. Because he's like the boss, is his squad and everything. But he do like Celine Dion and WrestleMania and all
All
this
kinds of big shit.
Yeah, J-Ro, he out in Arizona. Shout out to J-Ro. He out there in Tucson.
Oh, he
Arizona.
moved to Tucson.
Yeah, he my age with newborns and shit.
All right.
He just want to do the family thing and, raise his kids right. Because we missed a lot of time with our kids through the 90s and 2000s and everything, just, living the rap life and everything.
True that.
So,
Yep.
but, yeah, I got a dope stage show, Dolo now. So,
Right on. You coming to LA soon?
what's the next one?
We'll look it up. We'll
Oh,
look.
we doing the next one is in LA's Mad Lib, the rescue relief for the fires.
That's what's up.
Hell
we'll do
yeah.
that one.
What were we gonna say?
I was going to say, I got a real Bolton moment with Arizona. Serious, man. When I was driving across, I never heard of Tucson before. No clue. And we stopped for gas or whatever, and I called back home. And I told my father I was in Tucson, Arizona.
Tux in there.
Swear to
You was
God,
tucking
bro.
it in,
How
son.
the
Oh
fuck
my-
would
I
I
can see
know
that
it?
though. I can see that.
How would I know it's Tucson? It says Tucson. I was like, I'm in Tucson. He was like, where? He's like, Tucson. He was like, wow. He was like, wow. He didn't say shit. He just said, wow. He didn't even correct me. Let me keep going. Find out later.
That's a great dad move, though.
He said, "My son."
He was just embarrassed. He was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey, asshole, you're in Tucson. Nope.
No, find out for yourself, kid.
It is spelled Tucson though.
Yeah,
It is.
bro, it's Tucson.
It is,
man.
yeah.
Tucson. Tucson. I wasn't fucking up. It said Tucson. But I
The
didn't know
C,
it was
the C is silent, son.
Yo, they get mad at you in Arizona if you say Prescott and it's Prescott. I'm like,
Prescott,
bro,
yeah.
come on, man. That shit says Prescott.
Hey,
Get
man.
away from me. Oh,
Well, there's plenty.
New York boy.
There's
man.
plenty like that mispronunciations of shit, dog.
For
We
real.
we Americans are the kings and queens of mispronunciation. Of
Look at our
shit.
dumbass
That's what I
spelling,
figured.
bro. This is silent. Don't say this one. Pronounce the second word. I mean, that shit is all fucked up.
I don't know if it's that complicated,
It's
but
bad.
Like-
It's really bad, bro. I'll start sending you the things about English on how, like, this word should mean the same. If you pronounce this like this, then this should be like this. No.
We
So
need to call
basically, like,
somebody.
like what spelled W-H-A-T? The H is silent. Why not just
Why wouldn't
W-A-T?
this be? Yeah.
yeah.
Who do we got to call?
Who do we got? Well,
Those
then you have
buses?
Watt and Watt.
Yeah.
What and what?
You can say
I
what.
mean,
What?
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 That's
What?
W-U-T. What?
Yeah, that's
What?
that would be UT. It didn't even sound like a.
What?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be what?
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck you said?
What? How do you say it, Bolton?
Yeah, no,
I don't
that
know
doesn't
which
even-
way you want me to say.
You don't even want to go
What?
there, Bobo.
Say
Why?
Feel in your heart.
God damn.
I'm just checking, man.
Oh man.
Had my brain all messed up right there. I was like,
Yeah, he's fucking malfunctioning over there. It's almost like you asked him to roll an R back there and shit. You see that shit?
Does not compute.
Man. It's National Cheesesteak Day.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
If I was in Philly, Jim's.
Where's the spot?
Ishka Bibbles.
Jim's. Ishka Bibbles is
Ishka
great
Bibbles.
too. Have you ever tried Jim's though?
I can't say I haven't.
Man,
but,
you got to try Jim's when you go there. Like I know Ishka Bibbles is
you like
the shit.
Geno's? Geno's over
No.
Overrated, bro.
That's that's like
They got them in the
tourist
airport now.
spot.
Anything in the
that's-
airport, I can.
That's the commercial franchise. Ishka Bibbles and Jim's are two of the best places. But
Oh, yeah, I've been to gyms. I'm tripping. Yes, we go. Yes, I've been there.
yeah.
Wait, what's the spot out here that's got good Philly cheesesteak? Is there a spot?
Well, there's a couple spots. There's Booze.
Booze, right?
Jersey Mike's. No, I'm playing.
Hey, man.
They're not bad. It's just commercial. But I'll say Booze and there's a spot in North Hollywood. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. We used to order from it when we were recording at American. It was off of Magnolia and
I know what you're talking
you
about.
know what?
I know exactly what you're talking about off of Magnolia.
Yeah, you know.
It
Like
was
a red awning type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, they has a bomb ass.
Yeah. They
Philly
got bread. They got the.
Because some people just don't get it right. Know what I'm saying? They use like the wrong meat, the wrong cuts.
Is it this place?
If you talk about
That's it right there.
it's right across the street from my
Get
old
them
place, Academy
mushrooms out
Village.
there,
That's
bro.
I know exactly what that's at.
Well, the mushrooms are optional, Cali. but
Yeah, right. I know. Just get them off.
I would never fuck around with, unless they're diced. If you got diced mushrooms where I'm not seeing that big old fucking slice right there, I could have them. But I don't want to see the fucking slice.
do that.
Not on a
slice?
Philly cheesesteak. I don't need no goddamn.
No, I don't want to see the
fucking
slice. Not in my chili.
The best part.
Not in my cheesesteak.
Right.
Know what I mean?
Mushroom.
I'm cool with it.
I don't want the peppers neither.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll take the onions. I don't want the peppers.
Nah, no onions.
Everybody's different, you know.
Whiz or no whiz?
Who's?
Whiz.
Cheese whiz.
bro.
Some of the
Cheese
cheese whiz.
whiz.
It's full of
Oh,
whiz,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
you know.
Sometimes the provolone one is good too,
Provolone's
man.
good
Yeah.
too, bro. Some people do.
Or white
mozzarella.
American, bang. Too.
White American.
Yeah, white
Hey,
American. yeah.
Delicious.
all of it.
I don't mind the whiz though. It's good.
It's all right.
But I'll tell you, that Philadelphia spot over in
Spot.
over there,
That's
right
still there.
there.
That's been there for 25 years.
Yeah.
There for a while,
That
man.
was right across
Have you ever
from my
worked at Have you ever worked at American Studios? American?
Yeah, I've been in there, did feature shit, but I ain't never like booked it.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the spots that they have.
Yeah.
You know how like all these studios got menus,
Yeah.
right? Like a book.
Mm.
That's one of the ones on the book of menus, or it used to be at American.
That's cool.
I want to say I was there when they first opened this shit, so whatever year that was.
Yeah,
98.
that's a good spot. That shit is money. Not just the cheesesteaks there are great, but like all their
All the
sandwiches. are
sandwiches
great. Yeah.
and foods.
For real.
Co-signed by Be Real.
That's right. A stamp. It's also National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day.
Hey,
Bobo.
Getting outrageous with this
You
shit.
like that chocolate covered raisins, Bobo?
Is that like Raisinets?
Raisinets.
Oh, that used to be the shit.
all right.
Right?
Yeah.
They're good.
They're good.
Like I could only find myself having those if I'm watching a movie. Like I couldn't just have those to have them. There's just certain snacks that go with certain things, and like I don't fuck with them outside of that.
No.
Like
yeah.
bonbons?
Like bonbons, B. For real? Why you laughing?
Hey, when they sneak
The
them
way
in,
you
you're
Yeah,
like,
what that was a bonbon. I forgot what that was. What-
Yeah, okay,
Like
so
dibs.
that-
Dibs. or whatever.
well, see, dibs are like smaller. They're like
Right, they're
fucking
small.
that, right? Bonbons used to be this fucking thing that's like a ice cream
Oh, I know.
covered with chocolate. Now I'm explaining to Tash
he
because
never
he
ate 'em.
doesn't know. They were about that big, right? More or less. And it's like a fucking ice cream with dark covered chocolate over it. And they used to sell these like by the box way back. We was kids.
I thought it was like movie theater food and shit. I heard of bonbons, but I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen them in the liquor store nowhere.
Now you wouldn't see them in the
No.
liquor store. It was only shit available right there in the movie
The
theater.
movie
Yeah, I can
theater,
see
yeah, that's why I associated with it.
Exactly. That's it.
Bonbon.
You can get them in the supermarket.
You could get them in the supermarket now. Like Costco probably got them in regular supermarkets. But like back in the days, we didn't never look for those. I only thought they were available in movies. Oh, those were so good, man.
Oh, that's
Cherry.
them right there.
Yeah, fuck the cherry bonbons.
Bonbons.
hey, the regular
The
vanilla
cherry
ones
were
are dope.
good, man. I liked them too. They were good.
I did not fuck with the cherries, just the regular ones right there, B.
So this is really National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not bonbons. Why not
Who
fucking
makes this shit up?
bonbons?
Do they got a day?
That's we've been trying to figure that out.
Yeah, who said it? So I can make up a day?
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Hey.
you got to collect a certain amount of signatures for it to become a national day.
What day you
Got
want,
five.
Tash? What
We
day
got
you
five.
want?
I'm thinking. Let me hit this one more time. Just come back to me. I'm
All right,
gonna do a good
we
one.
got this.
I'm gonna do a good one.
Let me just say this real quick. Salute and thank you for this hash hole that's been hitting fucking pretty hard. Cali Blaze. If you want to smoke a hash hole like the ones we got, CaliBlaze.net. Big sale on hand rolled hash holes and pre rolls. If you buy in bundles, you save a lot. Go to CaliBlaze.net. That's CaliBlasie.net. ISE. Did I say that wrong?
Yeah, you said SIE.
I was thinking
berry.
of Saipo.
You're like a berry.
Yeah, excuse me. See, that was my dyslexia happening that you guys didn't know about. Oops. For a discount code, call BREALTV. Use code BREALTV at checkout. Save some money. All right. And we're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means, y'all, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we're here for it. But before we do that, new music alert. Denim, Califas 2. On Hot and Glassy, new song. Make sure you check it out. Cypress Hill, Illusions with the LSO, and the movie coming out in
This weekend, I think.
this weekend. Coyote Slang featuring Zoe, Sama, and myself. Make sure you check that out. Be Real TV knocking pins down. Check that out. Diamond D, I'm Not Crazy featuring Everlast. Be Real. Real Psycho, the album with Psycho Les and myself. Make sure you check that out. Lyrical Hammers is probably going to drop like next week.
Dope.
So check for that. And Ice Cube, Man Down, Let's Get Money Together. Billy Morrison's Phenomenon with Cypress Hill. Check that out. And Tash,
Yo,
tell them your song.
attention is a drug, and everybody own it.
That's right.
No, it's called Attention is a Drug. That's the
Attention
name of
is a drug, so pay attention because,
Yes, sir.
it's a
it.
drug.
Out on all platforms.
That's right. Make sure you check that. All right. And if you signed into the show late, $20 super chat gets you hooked up with the sticker pack and pins and a bunch of cool things from our related brands. Same thing with the $50 super chat, but you'll snag a T-shirt and hat along with it. And if you hit us with a $100 super chat, get you a mystery box and some new mystery items that you want to get your hands on. Trust on this. And if you hit any of these marks, email us with your name, photo ID, proving you're 21 and over, mailing address, shirt size, shoe size, and we get you hooked up. BeRealTV contest at gmail.com. Make it happen. All right. And smash that like if you haven't smashed it yet. And subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Don't be a holdout. Keep the show to yourself. Pass along like some good weed. Create that good karma, those good vibes. Create a bigger community and all this. And while I'm at it, did you know it's the birthday of Carole King, legendary. Rest in peace. I mean, not rest in peace. Happy birthday. Born on this day in 1935. One of the prolific songwriters.
Yeah, Carole K. She's badass.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, one of the prolific bass players in studio sessions ever right here. Part of the Wrecking Crew, the original Wrecking Crew. Not the one, we got in hip hop, but the studio session players. She's a part of that documentary. You should go check it out. Carole K.
Is that how she looks now? Shit. She's
Yeah.
90.
She's
That's
older.
good.
And she
Probably
still
still
plays.
plays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, she could play her ass off. One of the most well-known bass lines she's played was "The Beat Goes On" with Sonny and Cher.
Yeah,
And the beat goes on. That
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Wow.
he was playing bass.
the lady played that and killed it at that. And did you know it is the birthday of the legendary DJ Maceo of De La Soul, born on this day in 1970.
ACO.
That's the
Happy
bro
birthday,
right
Mace.
there.
That's my boy.
That's my brother right there. What up, Mace? Salute.
Salute to Maceo, man. We're going to be seeing him soon.
Salutations.
And did you know in 1986 Van Halen dropped 5150?
Yes.
Salute to the 5150s out there.
Yep, this is the first album they did with Sammy Hagar.
Yep.
So there's
What,
actually,
isn't it their best-selling album?
it's one of them.
That was a dope album.
It was. And there was supposedly there's some David Lee Roth demos to some of these songs because
I
they were
bet.
working on it.
He didn't want to do none of that shit. He's like, I'm gonna do my own thing.
It's crazy.
That was my best
Not
impersonation.
too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
That was close. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's right there.
And did you know, in 1992, Chi Ali dropped the fabulous Chi Ali. Salute to my man.
Dude.
Shout out Chi Ali.
That's right. He was here not long ago.
Yeah. Came with Drez, right?
That's right. And did you know, in 1992, Arrested Development dropped 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days in the life of.
Bye 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 bye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very dope.
Yes. And did you know, in 1998, Hieroglyphics dropped Third Eye Vision.
Yep.
Using your third eye, Bobo?
I ain't doing nothing.
That's
You
the
got
only
three
thing.
eyes, nigga. Take them glasses off.
He's got 3 eyes in them glasses.
Shout out to High Roll. That's what people.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And did you know, in 1998, Cannabis dropped Second Round KO.
When he
Hell
was
yeah,
dissing.
man.
Oh, yeah, he was dissing.
Yeah.
That's when he tried to get it LL right there.
That was
And
the
you
one.
know
Yeah.
what? It was a
Backfired.
decent attempt.
It was a great.
It
Oh, yeah,
was.
that
It
song was
was.
hard. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it
yes.
was
But-
hard as fuck, but then LL came back.
I might say, great comeback. One of the biggest pauses in hip hop history.
When,
Oh, yeah.
In that song, right?
What does he say?
Yeah.
You
nah,
might
nah.
have more class than me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, God.
It's the
Yep,
next
I'm
one.
not saying after that. You may have more
Biggest
class
pause.
than me. Done.
Yes,
Everybody
the,
else-
the secondary line in that is not one.
It was a big pause right there.
a lot of
Holy
questionables in
shit.
there.
But in that
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
no one was thinking in that way. They thought, "Oh, that's a dope line." But in retrospect, or now that we've gotten older, it hasn't aged well. Certain
I
lines
was about
don't.
to say, you,
Certain
even
lines
then,
don't.
you had to know something was up. Though, like, nah, you might want to change that one.
Somebody could have told them, like, "Hey, is there not a better line you could use?" To
That's what I'd have been that dude.
Blaze, I
Yeah.
think that the minute that you heard it, you were like, whoa.
Big
Whoa.
time.
There's a lot of shit you
Big
did.
time.
He,
I was
said-
like
he could have
Biggie.
said, "Kick your fucking ass like me,"
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And Biggie about what's the
That'll
name's
work.
daddy. That was. I was like, what did you just say?
I think I found the lyrics here.
Definitely did.
I want Bolton to read them.
Do not.
Read it now, Bolton.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
you
Bars.
You fucked up now,
Okay,
boy.
okay. Is this what it is, Blaze? Well, let me tell you something. You might got more cash than me,
Okay.
but you ain't got the skills to eat a man's ass like me.
Yeah, that was it, Bolton. You said it. Thank you.
And
so
nobody said nothing.
Yeah, nobody said nothing. I mean,
He ain't
Someone
one of
in the
wrong
studio could have said something.
people. That's what I'm saying. That would have been me. Like, nigga, you tripping saying that. That. Don't,
Yeah, no, that wasn't, and it hasn't
Either.
aged well
nah.
because it's worse now than it was when he first rolled it out.
that probably was.
But he said a man's. That's what,
Yeah.
See, I
Even
don't-
worse, he actually said a different word. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
censored
he-
version.
Yeah. He was
That's
trying to be
censored.
respectful in there. He
Yep.
said a different word. He didn't say man.
Correct.
His
No,
name,
okay.
man.
He did say man.
Right.
So
I believe that
it,
one.
it was slightly a little bit more aggressive, even. So I'm just saying that, yeah, one of the homies could have said, "Hey, I think you
Change
need
that.
another line right there."
Yo, I don't think that was the first take either.
But-
I think that they did this a few times. you know,
Why?
and didn't catch it. You know what I mean? He kept on went.
But you know, hey, listen, he is a dope lyricist. I don't think it flew on anybody's radar that was in the studio. They would maybe just geek to be there with him instead of having the homie that would be 1,000 with him and saying, "Hey,
Blaze, you needed to be there.
bruh,
Well, we
what the
would
fuck
say-
are you saying right here?"
I'm trying to figure out where he was going with it. Like, did we talk like that? Like,
We didn't.
Well,
We did not talk like that.
no.
That was a line that was
Yeah,
totally irregular.
I'm trying to put it
In
together.
Biggie's defense, he had Puffy as his editor, so he was like, "Oh, what'd you say about doing what to her daddy? Yeah, that's a great line." So,
Well,
you know,
that was out of line too.
big
Goes
time
like
out
this.
of line.
Oh, that was the worst.
Instant
That
pause.
was
Like,
dope.
what did you just fucking
Yeah,
say? Like,
I think those are the two lyrics in hip hop that are kind of like, you know,
Neck-
or not
Oh, there's more.
lines. Well, there's more, but I'm saying those are very
those are up
prolific
there.
ones.
See,
Those are up there.
Those
What,
are up
what are
there.
you thinking?
yeah. What's worse?
Let me hear what you thought.
I
Is
mean,
one
I
worse?
remember like as much as I loved A Tribe Called Quest, some of Fife's lyrics are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Worse than that.
Rest in peace.
No, not at his worst. Is
Rest
you
in
don't
peace,
have,
Fife.
But it's
yeah,
in
rest
the
in peace, Fife.
It's in the
Cover your
vein.
ears.
It's in the vein. You're saying
In the vein of, yeah.
Pause. Yeah,
Word.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
What, you got one or something?
Now I'm trying to think of what it is. I know there's like I listen to it and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, ooh.
I would
It's
imagine
Those
different
two
now.
are in the top two.
Yeah,
that
that's a
Biggie
two-way tie
and,
for
and
the-
there's
Capone.
other sus stuff out there. It's just, you know, those are the things that you could pinpoint like boom right off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
You know, if if Bobo had let me drop that lyric, we would have been fighting after. You know? Why'd you let me drop that?
You know what? I would have went in the booth and I would have had a private conversation with you.
Okay, good, good. That's what I want to hear. But I don't know if you would have actually did it though. Let me let this fool embarrass himself a little
No,
bit.
no, I
Hold
would
up.
never have done that.
'Cause he's got a drum to it.
That shit lives forever.
Yeah, it lives forever. I said, man, I got to play behind that.
Yep.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Did you know Capadonna dropped The Pillage?
Hey, that's one of my favorites.
he's dope.
2009, MF Doom dropped Born Like This. Rest in peace, MF Doom.
Another one of my favorites.
Word up.
Oh, hell
Rest
yeah.
in peace, MF. We about to get into this asylum. Let's open it right up.
Welcome to the insane asylum.
Mr. Kel's World in here saying, okay, I just ate a square of mushroom chocolates for the show.
Let's go.
There you go.
We should have too.
Yeah. Those squares are usually like half a gram. They're usually perfect.
Fuck
Like,
a square.
Give you giggles and, you know.
I got Joe caps.
Yeah.
I got what we like.
Yep.
The ones you gave us for the first time, what were those bars?
Yeah, half gram each.
Yeah.
Just each square.
I like the chocolate, but
Yeah.
sometimes it gets too fucking dry and it tastes awful.
These tasted good. Remember? those?
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
those
were
taste
really
great. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Midget Mike is saying, Tash, didn't you write the first rhyme for Bow Wow?
Bow wow.
I don't know about the first, but nah, that story. Like I said, took legs of his own. But Bow Wow was on the Arsenio Hall show, being debuted. He's like, I don't know how old he was, probably like 7 or 8 or something like that. Maybe 10, just look young or something. I don't know. But the bottom line is he came out and said a rap that I had on a demo tape, and it
Oh, so it
led to him, you know,
getting a deal.
Yeah, I don't know if it led to him getting. The story is so fucked up. I mean, excuse my language, but the story is so jacked up now. I was in California when this was happening. I went back to Ohio, and me and Swift used to make these demo tapes and everything. And I had a song on this demo tape called Styles. And really, the song went Style 1, nigga, cause I'm da 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 da. Well, first of all, it's nothing that a 10-year-old would be rapping, you know what I'm saying? And this and that. But I just went through these different styles, and his. I don't know if it's Pop's, Mom's. It's 3 different stories to the same thing, but they used to drive around with Bow Wow in the car.
And
You
listen
know,
to-
little kids listen and hear a song so many times, they pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in between that. That's what I was told, that's what happened. But I don't know what happened in between. All I know is that me and Swift was watching Arsenio, and this little 10-year-old kid from Columbus was saying my rap on Arsenio with Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm young myself. I'm like 17. No, I'm like 18, 19 or something like that. So I didn't know to take legal action or call back to Columbus and be like, man, get me with his people or whatever, be mad, be happy, this and that.
Yeah.
But I just know for a fact that when he came out with the little Dolphins jersey on and everything, he was saying my shit. And I don't
Yeah.
even know him or his pops or nothing like that.
That's
So
crazy.
it was just one of them things. Like, it's so crazy. I could say that rap he said because you can't really hear it, because I don't know what, that sounds weird. You can't really hear what he's saying, but I could say it right with him because it was
Right.
my shit and everything. I never even talked to Bow Wow about this.
That's
I never even
crazy.
talked to Bow Wow. So all these people saying Tash going around saying he wrote his first rap. I don't give a fuck about that old shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was covering one of your
they-
demos.
Yeah, it's like that's all it was. And you know, shout out to Bow Wow. He's from Columbus too. So, you know, it's just one of them crazy things that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hey, you know that's a thing though. Like the way that other singers would, you know, they knew they could sing this, you know, this song over here that it's an obvious cover. They might go get themselves a deal with singing that cover. You know what I mean? Like, let's say it's a Mariah Carey song, but she can sing that shit out of this, or he, whatever, can sing the shit out of this song and go get themselves a deal based off that. They don't even got original music, just showing they got the instrument and maybe what it takes to fucking get out there and put some work in as an artist. Rappers could do the same thing, I think, man. If you could get somebody's verse down and convince somebody it's theirs. I remember, hey, look, I was telling krs-one this, that before he came to LA and before any of us knew, KRS-One or Boogie Down Productions or South Bronx even. There was dude out here from a group called Fast Lane. They were from New York, but he was out here like a lot of New Yorkers were in that time trying to carve the lanes up here, right? And he was out here performing South Bronx as if it was his, changing the name parts from KRS to Jesse Jess and all this other shit. And he was out here rocking with K-Day, do it like, because it's in that time.
And getting away with it?
And getting away with it. But he was performing like the song was his.
KRS didn't have a video.
He didn't have a video. None of us had. Yeah. And it was just a trip.
He was getting paper for this? He was getting paid for the show?
Getting paper.
And you know his name?
Yeah, okay, so the original song that anybody knew this guy from was a song called, remember the song called, I think it was young ladies drive me crazy, young ladies. It's Fast Lane is the name of the group, and I think it was Ladies. You don't remember this song? You guys don't remember? You're old enough to remember it.
I don't remember much right now.
Yeah, well, yeah. I get it. You don't remember this song?
No.
Look it up, Bolton.
Yeah, I got it right here.
It was
Young Ladies
definitely
by Fast Lane.
It was, yes. This was a big song in like that fast sort of
Was it
not necessarily freestyle, but it was dance. It was like that
Like
up-tempo
electro?
Yeah, electro dance
Hip-hop.
type of shit.
Yeah.
Sort of where Luke and them eventually go when they speed up tempo. It's like this is that type of shit, right? It's nothing like the hip hop we were listening to. So this guy goes from that to now busting bars out on South Bronx. And I always thought, man, that's a crazy leap because they're practically singing on this other shit, but he's rapping his ass off right here.
Whoa.
And I was like in awe of this motherfucker. Like, that's a dope style. Because, I mean, think about it. It's South Bronx. He's like, many people tell me this style is specific. It is kind of different, but let's get specific.
Wow.
He changed
How
that
old was
character.
he while he was doing this? Because
He
I
was
like a hustler boy.
He was in. I would say he had to have been like in between 22 to 25.
Wow.
In that
fraud.
And you was probably 12, 13.
Wow.
It was in 86, so I was 16. 85, 80, it was 86 because that song came out in 86. So it was like in 86 into 87. A lot of these cats from New York were out here, and he was out here doing that song as if it was his until KRS-One came down here and showed his face and like performed the song. And we're like, wait a minute. I know that fucking song. I saw dude perform it with K-Day over here. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Yeah, some of us recognize. Not everybody recognized that this dude was doing that with KRS-One's music. But all that to say is that he did it like he owned it. And motherfuckers were like feeling him doing that shit until KRS-One came along and
beat him up,
flushed his ass.
Did he get
out.
ghost after that?
PM Dawn.
Yeah, he got ghost after that because KRS-One's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
and Jesse, he was not a big dude. He was an actual short dude.
Yeah, Jesse.
Kind of like Joe the Butcher type.
Oh,
I've
wow.
been next to him, and he's big next to me, bro. I'm short, and
Who?
KRS.
Oh,
he's fucking big, bro.
But I ain't even consider biting. That's like more like impersonating. What is that called?
He was impersonating.
You call it? Yeah, impersonating.
Or, yeah, I guess maybe. Or covering. You could call it that he was covering the song now. They would call it a cover. I was covering the song, B. I'm from New York. I knew the song. Y'all didn't know it. That's what he would probably say now.
Right.
That's the most un-hip hop shit I ever heard.
Baking the funk.
Hey, but what I'm saying is
We don't do covers.
But today people do actually do covers.
That's why I said do we, because I'm thinking about it.
Well,
It's been a bunch of covers.
Snoop has done a couple covers of Slick Rick shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't something we did. We all wanted to be original and not do anything that somebody else did. But now in these days, to pay homage, I think motherfuckers are like doing covers like that. Or to chase a hit.
It happens all the time in singing, though. I see a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was only a matter of time before this hip hop shit starts doing that. They're gonna chase a hit, so we always talk about this with David Lee Roth and Van Halen, and I'll make it quick because we got to get to the rest of the shit. But he always wanted to do covers of like Motown shit or other hits because he knew if they did good enough music and snapped it in, they'd have a hit with that hit song. It just made it easier. So, you know, like I don't see how it ain't gonna happen in hip hop where some young bucks could come and be like, oh shit, that's a hit. I want to redo that.
So what would you think if I went and did one of your classics over?
I'd be like,
Is it,
get it. Let's figure out how to perform it together after. You know,
But you got what you can't really duplicate your shit.
Well, you know, Rage Against the Machine covered How I Could Just Kill a Man. You know what I mean? And that was a trip because we didn't expect anybody to cover any of our music. And then after that, other people started covering shit like Hits from the Bong or I Want to Get High. So I've seen it, but I didn't expect it. Because, you know, we grew up in the time where you didn't really cover. You did your own shit and came up with it all. Unless you're a cover band.
Man, it would be crazy to have an MC do a whole album of covers.
Yeah.
You know,
You can.
Because I was thinking like, you know how like you were saying earlier and shit, like when singers want to prove that they can sing, they might sing a Luther Vandross song.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
But I couldn't just to prove I could rap, just start busting some Red Man or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or something like.
But yeah, see, our generation is like that, right? We don't think about like, oh man, you can't be rapping somebody else's shit. You got to be coming with your own shit.
But you know, it's like also like kids of this generation are now looking at, you know, the gold school the way that we used to look at like Motown, and you know, like it was like before us, but we learned from it. You know what I mean? So they might want to be like, oh, I might do this cover of, you know, they don't look at like certain aspects of songs. Oh, we can never cover that, you know, because they're gonna like fuck it, let's cover it.
Yeah,
let's have fun.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's awesome.
Before I would have used to be like, nah, you can't cover our shit. Fuck that.
Right.
But I mean, it's music. And if it inspires a motherfucker to be like, yeah, I want to do that song too. Cool. Then I did
I
my
think you
thing.
just gotta talk to the artist that you cover.
Yeah.
Like if you just pop out of the woodwork like Homeboy with the South Bronx.
Oh yeah.
Then that's different.
Lame.
That's robbery.
Well, see, he didn't record it though. He was just performing it live out there because I know if he thought I think if he tried to record that shit, he would have got hung out there.
Hey, that's a pretty good scam if you think about it. You just show up and do the shows. You don't even care about
That's
it.
Hustler. That's why I asked how old he was.
Well, check this out. I don't believe that South Bronx was the only song he was doing like that because realistically, they only had the one song with Fast Lane. They didn't have a whole album. It was the single, right? So when you're getting booked to do 20-minute shows, what are you going to do if you only got one song?
Somebody else shit.
Somebody else shit, which is what he did.
Yep.
Understood. You know, like,
who else was out back then? We're going to think of what songs he did.
Well,
who was that? krs-one?
It was 86.
Well, it was 86.
Right.
So there was that was like the boom of new generation hip hop to like the old school guys.
And almost 10 years before the internet, so it was easy to get around shit. Nobody was walking around with handheld fucking cameras.
You wouldn't know.
Or you would
Yeah.
Go to your phone and pull up an image of the band or the MC you're looking at. They'd be like, you just go now and type it in. Boom. Oh, there it is. Cool. Like,
How many festivals did you guys do that no one recorded? There's no recordings. Like they don't
Pretty much all of them in the
That's what I
90s.
mean.
Yeah,
Well, at
yeah.
least until the little hand recorder started coming out.
Palm-sized quarters, when you flip the side.
Yeah, the little tape.
And imagine how much footage is out there that hasn't been digitally converted yet. I mean, I know we had a bunch.
Yeah.
A bunch.
A bunch.
I don't know where any of my fucking tapes went. Like I found all my dats, but in terms of tapes, I moved too many times to know where that shit is at. All right, we've been going on too long. Come on, next.
Jeffro from Chicago is saying, it was great meeting you finally this past summer in Chicago. Tash is one of the greatest MCs, period. Saying salute.
That's right.
Oh, salute, man. Thank you.
Your style flexes are crazy, my friend. Know what I mean?
I don't want to put it like this, but wait till you hear my new shit.
Oh, I already know.
Bring it.
I'm waiting.
The shoe fit, wear it with your new shit.
That's what's up.
Omega Man is saying, and asking, I guess. He's saying, it would be cool to live in Vegas, Tash. How do you deal with the 100+ degree weather?
Just don't go outside.
AC.
Yeah, we go.
Make sure that AC is
Tell
working.
the truth, man. If the valley be just as hot as Vegas.
True that.
Yeah.
You know,
Chatsworth and Port Ranch.
It's like 110 every now and then. Vegas is unbearable for like 2 weeks out the year, and I think that's through like late July through August.
Yeah.
I think. But it'll get like 117. Shit, nobody go outside.
Yeah.
Nobody's on the hoop courts. Nobody's, everybody's in the swimming pool or
Yep.
inside.
Yup, get in that pool. Or
But I
chill.
like Vegas. Like Vegas ain't. I don't live in the Vegas that people, the stereotypes of Vegas part of Vegas. Like I don't live on the Strip and all that. I live in the suburbs.
That would be hard to live on the Strip. It's just too much.
And like I said, I go to the grocery store and I see people from LA. I bump into LA every day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised you ain't bumped into Sen out there.
I ain't seen. I did bump. No, I bumped into Sin at y'all show.
Yeah.
When y'all did the show at the Brooklyn Bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
We chopped it up. Yeah. But that's when he told me he lived out there. I was like, damn, you ain't called me. He was like,
I'll connect y'all. I'll connect y'all. He's probably drinking a beer.
That's
Drinking a beer.
He's drinking a beer.
Fair enough.
And he shouldn't be. All right.
Air police.
Frostman in here is going to be getting a mystery box. Thanks for the super chat. He's saying salute to you, Tash. The Licks. He's saying shout to the Licks.
Oh, dig it, man. Shout back, man. We still here. We gonna do a lot of we pick up the shows during the summer, man. So come on out, have a good time, man.
Hey, y'all planning to do another Lick Nuts project?
Oh shit, pause. Crazy.
Well, Beat Nuts and Alkaholiks.
Yeah,
or the Licks. Lick.
Well, actually, we ain't do shit with the first album, so why we gonna do another one? We
How many
never
did you-
released it. Never.
Why? Like, how come y'all didn't release
I
that?
have no idea. I went to New York and we did it pretty quick. Actually, we all went out there and we did the album in like 3 weeks or something like that. And Swift and them came back to LA and I stayed out there. And it's some like wires got crossed some kind of way and this shit just been sitting on the shelf for like 10 years, man.
Who owns the record?
I don't know.
Is it out on YouTube, like some songs?
I heard somebody leak some songs.
Yeah,
or something
because
like
I've
that.
heard.
But the bottom line is, I'm about to leak the shit, man.
Hey, y'all could put that out independently right now, and motherfuckers would like activate to that.
Matter of fact, where Les at?
He's in on Tuesdays and
Talk about
Thursdays.
Oh, he's in what?
He's in on Tuesdays and
Oh,
Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be up here Thursday to talk about that.
Oh yeah, come on.
I think he the one that, I'm not sure what.
Hey, listen, he probably got it like on.
He probably the
deck
one that
shit.
bootlegged it. That's why it's on YouTube.
Nah, I think it's one of those projects that people like use their imagination on and was like, oh
They
my
wanna
god,
hear it.
when this shit comes out, it's gonna be fucking splashing people, right?
Yeah.
So I think you still got like heads that would activate immediately to that because, I mean, both groups have done nothing but gotten better, and even if that shit is old material, no one has heard it. And it's probably that raw shit.
Raw as fuck. We did it at Goblin Studio.
Big nuts.
The whole thing is that they used to call us compare us like the East Coast Beat Nuts.
Yeah.
The West Coast Beat Nuts, and they was the East Coast Alkaholiks and all that. That's how the host. We toured with them for years.
Yeah.
And then we finally did the records and shout out Les too. I didn't realize you see that the every NBA basketball game they playing the do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could never figure out which one did that beat, but
Yeah. Yeah, because they both knock it down, yeah.
this weed is strong. What's it called? The Tash host? I got a whole different voice.
There you go.
I got a new voice. I don't even talk like
There's
this.
hash inside there with the weeds.
Oh yeah.
Now you could
Oh, that's
market
what it is.
one.
Better slow down, but
And now you could create one and call it the Tash Hole.
Oh,
There
we
you
gotta
go.
do- Yeah, let's
Right.
do business, man. This is
Yep. I'm trying to figure this out.
You trying to save that for later, man?
what, this?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because I'm
Yeah.
No, you were.
The other ones are regular. They're a little bit more mellow. So if you need to, save that for later, you
Save that
can.
for later,
I was
man.
about to say this is.
It's
Right in
okay.
that tube, you'll be
Look,
good.
What were you gonna say? See,
Are you guys still doing
Back away
Smokeaholics?
slowly.
Are you guys still doing Smokeaholics? Like
Oh
you guys
man!
weed
Always,
brand?
matter of fact, shout out to Dave and Wacko. They in the room over there and shit. They got a whole bunch of Smokeaholics. This is this came out on St. Patrick's Day, but it's the Lucky
Nice.
Charms.
Oh.
I would like for y'all to smell it. We got a whole bunch of this shit back there, but I know y'all kind of sore. So
Absolutely.
Wacko the Kid, Airheads,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Hustle.
We gotta get that album out of Les.
Oh, the less.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah. This we should call him right now. But I've been asking him for the last 10 years, and he has no clue.
We gonna jam him up right now on Tuesday.
Oh, we about to.
We're gonna
I've
jam
asked
him up.
him. I've asked him about it too.
But he the coolest though, man. Shout
Yeah.
out to Les, Juju, the whole
Yeah, man.
all the homies back east and shit. That They hold me down when I go. Lessons Peoples and shit. Vargo and all them.
Yeah.
They hold me down when I go to the East Coast, even if he ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So
I just still think that would be such a solid fucking drop, man. Even if you like put that shit on pause and like did a whole new one, man. Y'all need to.
yeah, because I heard it. I heard bits and pieces of it, and it sound dated, but it don't because of the shit we talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can use the same beats, this and that. We just got to twist a couple things.
Yeah.
The 2025 version, but
we're manifesting that shit right now.
I have no
about
clue what happened to that shit. To tell you the truth, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know, hey, get a redo, cause y'all have got nothing but better. So imagine what the fuck it would be like now.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Your guys' energy and
Hey, let me ask you this: how did Les get a job up here?
He walked in.
I've been fucking with y'all for 20 years. No.
He walked in one day.
Oh, that's it. That's all it takes.
like,
I was just walking down the street, B.
Hey, yo, B, I moved to LA. I got a folder.
That's I sound just like you and shit. He a hell of a DJ too, though. He's
Producer,
yeah,
everything.
rapper.
Dude, his beats.
Sweet cheese.
Yeah, he does. He's like the.
Y'all shit cracking, man.
Hey, whenever you want to come in and do the show with us, man, open invite.
Oh yeah, I could be a special guest host.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Oh, in that case, I ain't leaving then, motherfucker. I'm just gonna do the rest of the week with y'all.
You expect me to say no to that? Shit.
Nah, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Oh man, yeah. No, I'll tell you what, man. Les is still on his game. Beats are crazy.
I see with y'all's project, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't imagine what a new project with y'all would look like. It'd just be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch for that.
Just know that if it happens,
you're the
let
one.
me know.
You want to cut?
No. You let me know if you need a verse or something, and then you tell me the idea, and I'll do it right this.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say. I gotta sit down and write. Okay, this is what we're doing, girl. And you're gonna come in like this. That's what I'm funny. Hey, matter of fact, I'm about to re-release that song. Since if he don't remember it, that means nobody heard it.
Oh no, I remember it. I totally remember that joint. It's the third one I don't remember. I remember the one you mentioned before that, and then that one.
We did another one for was it a mixtape or some shit? I can't remember.
I think it was like something like that.
Yeah, I just know I had it, and I can't think.
Well, we got to do more work.
I was about to say that was what I was getting at. Like, you know, with this monkey off my back with the drinking and shit like that, man, I'm ready to work. So
we gonna
get to do something.
We're gonna make some shit happen for sure. Cause that needs to happen.
Yeah.
And you know, I find that like more West Coast artists have been working together way more than we ever did in the 90s. Like in the 90s, we didn't, unless you came from a clique, you didn't really work outside of it so much. You know, everybody kind of kept to their own shit. Whereas right now it's kind of opened up and everybody's like open to fuck with each other in a different way.
Yeah, it was dope just to know that, like, you know, like when you guys were putting out albums at the same time, doing tours, you guys were always at different ends of the world, you know what I mean? And sometimes you guys meet up in, you know, like either in here in the country or here in the States or either out in Europe or somewhere, you know what I mean? So it was such a dope time and period in hip hop when you guys were both putting out these records. Like,
it was the weed and beer, man.
Oh, it was great.
Shit, how you not gonna party
with? Always on this straight hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what we were showing that the West Coast has hip hop,
yes,
you know,
absolutely,
in the traditional form. And
that is the other thing. That is the other thing that y'all need more flowers for, is that y'all didn't come with like this West Coast sound like people expected. Y'all came with the hip hop sound, and that's I think that's part of many things that made y'all universal, and you know, like that you guys could fucking hit anywhere. And
that's from being on the fly on the wall back in '89 and this and that. Me, Swift, and everybody sitting watching DJ Pooh and all them and you know, King T used to do like mixtapes and shit back in the days and this and that. But if you listen to his flow, you listen to his man, he was claiming Compton, but he wasn't gang banging on you.
Yeah, nah.
He just slipped some shit in every now and then, but the rest of them is bars.
He was barring up,
man.
That's why Biggie always told me he was his favorite. I don't know if he said West Coast rapper or favorite rapper ever or some shit, but he was really, really, really into King T. And we went on tour with Biggie before you know what happened. And we was the only West Coast artist on there. He's ask us every day, like, man, yo, is Tila coming? Is this like he was a big fan of King T and shit? And
that's
it was just
because Tila's bars were phenomenal.
And Tila loved Biggie too. Tila bars was up there.
Yeah, I mean his songwriting skills were the shit. The bars were the shit, and like, I mean his album covers. I mean King T was a great representation of L.A. West Coast hip hop.
Have you ever
Man.
been in a house party in the 80s and bass come on?
Yeah, crazy.
Let's rock that bass.
Yeah.
The whole shit getting broke.
Make a
and-
wall shake.
I remember the first time I smoked weed with with Tila. It was after a Digital Underground show. They had a hotel across the street from the House of Blues on Sunset.
Yeah, that'd be the spot.
Yeah, and a lot of us would get hotels across the street. Even though we lived here, we didn't need them. But it was the most remote party spot that you could get to, right?
Yeah.
And just be smoking out and whatever. And I think we was in Money B's room or something like that, and we all got into the bathroom where the ceiling fan was on or whatever. It was puffing in the bathroom. And that was the first time I met Tila.
Yeah, you got a good memory.
Yeah, man. Sometimes. Only for the things I want to remember. You know what I'm saying? That's
What
so
year
much-
was that? Let me think.
That's
House of Blues.
what year did
I don't want to sound stupid, but the House of Blues ain't there no more, right?
No.
Ah,
no,
man.
no.
It's like a.
I think it was either 90 or 91. When is Digital Underground single Do What You Like popping?
I think that's
that's,
like 90, 91, 92.
I got the elephant memory. I can't remember shit past Wednesday.
No, it was before that. So it was
Because Humpty Dance was 92.
I see 89.
Yeah, it's
89.
89.
Oh, 89. Okay.
it's 89. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah. Humpty Dance is 89. You're right. You're
yeah,
right. You're right.
yeah. It was during Humpty Dance.
Yeah.
Because we weren't like fully on yet. We were still in
Wow.
demo mode.
But
Yeah.
you're hanging out at a Digital Underground show.
Well,
which is,
because this dude named Jerry Davis, who was one of our boys, introduced us to Money B and them,
wow.
and so we started hanging out with them, and yeah, we met Pac through them before we got on. That shit was just it was crazy, but that's how I met Tila, through Money B, and salute to Money B and Tila. All right,
Shout out mine.
Oh, yeah.
Fernando in here saying much respect to the highest and drama-free podcast.
yeah, we don't do the drama shit.
Yeah.
Hell no.
That part.
Tash, is your song, is it a WLIX? Is that what it is?
The Alkaholiks, we did a song with Madlib
Yep.
called WLIX.
Okay, because Ayo in here saying WLIX, Liquid Fusion, Right On, and XO Experience. I got those bumping in the whip.
What kind of whip you got?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. Hey, man, keep bumping, man. Thank you.
Car Crash in here saying, you guys got to check out the documentary Scratch. It's a good documentary that goes through the history of scratching.
Yes.
I feel like
Okay, so who invented it?
I've seen it, but I remember there's also a movie that I think it was called Scratch, or was it called Rap?
No, well, Scratch is a documentary,
Yeah.
and it goes into like talks to like the Pickles and
Mario Van Peebles was in the other one. I think it was Rap.
rapping.
The name
Rapping.
of it? Oh, rap. Yeah,
I never saw it. I just
Apostrophe
always
and
remember the
apostrophe.
trailer.
Old
Mario
MVP.
Van
I heard it.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ray Don Chong in it? Too?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
It's no.
it's no, huh? There you go. B movie night.
No.
No,
It ain't it.
it's
Oh,
or is it a
anime.
C movie for cringe?
Yeah, C movie for sure.
Cringe movie
we,
night.
we do not do that.
You
Gang
don't
of
do
stereotypes.
No.
Full of stereotypes.
What do you mean?
Mario Van Peebles had some shit work, man.
Yeah, he did.
Really
Yeah,
shit
he did.
work.
No, but
Well, yeah,
He
look
did,
at that.
bro.
Look
he
at it.
thrived in the B movie lane.
He did.
Oh,
He did,
that's the
bro.
cover. Oh.
It's not Tubi,
Dude.
bro.
Oh, he looks like a rapper for sure. Come on.
Rapper from where?
It's like the worst.
I think I-
bro.
Yeah,
Little Pig.
he's a gift
Oh,
rapper at
Ice was in it?
Macy's.
Maybe he's the rapper.
He's gift rapper at Macy's, doc.
Oh, that's
Isn't Mario
great.
Van Peebles?
Look at
like,
that. Look at his face.
Hey, so Eric LaSalle is dude from he was part of the thing. He was the dude with the slang, the whip and Jerry curl in Coming to America.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, Daryl.
Just let your soul.
And he was in ER too. He was a doctor
Yeah.
in ER in that show.
This dude's a
Yeah.
good actor right here.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
I don't know if he's retired, but he was that guy.
Soul Glow.
But he was in rapping too, so
Oh my God.
cringe time.
What year was that?
That was probably 80 something.
85.
Those-
Oof. That was after Breaking. They tried to get, they
Yeah.
had the Breaking movie. Now they got have Rap It. Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Breaking was good, but it was bad. It was good because we had something out there representing our culture and people we knew in there and shit.
It had
and,
good parts in there.
Good parts, but it was mad corny. Son.
Right.
And Breaking 2 even cornier.
Exactly.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
You don't want to watch
But,
that. That's a
first
B
one
movie. That's a B movie you do not watch, bro.
Hey, what?
But y'all remember on that movie you watched it just because of Turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking floating with the broom shit is
Man,
everything.
that blew people's minds.
In part 2 and Breaking 2 when they got him in the little shack and he's all in love and he's dancing on the ceiling like Lionel Richie. Nah, I can't.
I didn't watch Breaking 2.
You gotta
Be glad you did it.
I was about to say, 'cause I ain't like Breaking 1. So
And I'm telling you right now, don't waste your fucking time.
I wasn't planning on it, but okay.
Bro, they had they had a popping locking battle where it was like they were gang banging on each other. And it was like it was pretty
Like
corny.
West Side Story shit.
Oh my
Not
God,
even
man.
that.
It was
Not
it was
even?
No.
it was pretty fucking corny because when you saw battles happen, you grew up here, you came from Ohio, but you seen all this
Yeah, I
shit.
seen all that shit.
Anyone seen it never happened like in Breaking 2.
No.
Right?
They needed Dub C.
Did you ever? I mean,
No.
a fight would break out, but the dance fighting? No.
No.
Not really.
No.
Nah, that shit was mad cornball, son. I'm
Didn't
sorry.
happen in New York either.
You would not dance on tractors. You remember when they were when they were trying to rip down Miracles?
Yeah, what is this, fucking Footloose?
Dude, it was so bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Dancing on tractors?
like, and then it's like, it was like, that isn't, no.
But I
What was
said on one of them TV shows, they hired, you saw where they hired Dub C to be the actor's street coach or whatever.
yeah. It was.
Hell yeah.
It was.
like London or somewhere.
It was for that shit that was on
Snowfall.
Snowfall. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's what they needed for break, rapping.
Yeah. Rick Ross came in here. The real Ricky Ross came in here and was like, "That's my story." They embellished it. They changed it so they didn't have to fucking deal with me. And you could
I say one thing about
yeah.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rick Ross and everything. He was the first one to really believe in the Alkaholiks. He signed us before Loud Records. Actually, he was supposed to sign with him, and we had everything. I think we did sign with him. We had to sign with him. This close to signing with him. We was talking to him every day, telling us how he's gonna do this with the Alkaholiks and da. And he got locked up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So when he got locked up, we was like, whoa, that's it was heavy and shit like that.
Yeah.
But we was like, should we keep it pushing or wait for him to make a move? And that's when the Loud Records deal came through.
Yeah.
And we were
Y'all had to
like-
do that.
and we were signed because we was trying to think of who's gonna be the person to tell him that we about to jump ship.
Yeah.
But Rick, I seen him not too long ago in Vegas, and then cool dude, man.
Yeah, very cool dude.
First one to believe in the Alkaholiks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep. Salute.
Tony, and
he
here's
getting quiet. Is that the weed?
Yeah. It's that weed.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Tony in here saying, I remember eating purple microdots like Skittles.
Oh, wow.
Purple microdots. I remember the purple microdots.
boy.
Ooh, those shits were pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah, those are the super small ice cream ones, right?
Yeah, those were tabs of acid.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that.
Oh, acid. Okay.
Sure.
I was wondering what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Definitely acid.
There
you were
was
thinking
also
of the Dots ice cream C minus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there was
that's what
also
I was talking about.
in that
Purple.
time. In that time, there was also this tab of these tabs of acid called Purple Unicorn. If you had those, yeah, you were very much tripping balls. And I did. Next.
Karina in here saying, my weekend lined up with today's show. Picked up some UCDs, including Tash's, at Beat Street Records. Nice shirt, Bobo. Much love and respect to y'all.
Much love.
Thank you. Much love.
That's what's up.
Midget Mike in here is asking, Tash, how was it working with ODB? Do you have any dope stories?
I don't like to talk on the dead, man. I told the stories I've said a million times and everything, and really the stories I want to say, I realize I shouldn't be saying that. So I miss my boy ODB and everything, but thanks for acknowledging that I got a chance to do something with a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave that one at that. I just feel weird telling these stories.
That's what's up.
Mr. Joe is wondering, imagine how many joints have been smoked on camera since the show started.
Oh,
He's saying it would probably be like 10,000
Oh
or
my
something.
God. You would have to do the math from what year did we start?
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Going to let's just say on an average 4 people a day. It's really 5. We've worked it to 5, but let's just say 4 for the sake of everybody smoking in between 4 and 5 joints to the head.
For sure.
Yeah.
5 days a week from 2020
2020
to now.
to now.
What the fuck is the math?
Calculator.
With the math.
What is the math on that? I don't know, but that I just gave you like an indication, and that's just at the table,
Right.
right? At the table, everybody's got like, well, Bobo's got like a 2-joint average, like a 3. I got like a 3, 4. You got like a 4, 5.
Yep.
E-Zone's got like a 3, 4. Steph
Yeah.
Tone, he's doing bags the whole time, so
Yeah,
it's
he-
kind of hard to.
E-Zone's 3-4 though at 10, 12 millis. He
Yeah.
smokes fatties too.
Yeah. Well, we
that.
could just that volume averages out over how everybody smokes here, I think.
Yeah.
So would you say we would do like 20 joints per episode?
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
roughly.
So we're at episode 1,189. So times
20,000.
20 times that, it's we're at about 24,000 joints.
Damn.
Over
That's
20K.
that's not counting the joints off air.
I was just thinking that. Damn.
That's not counting the joints off air because
Rip.
the number exponentially goes up.
Yeah, there's at least like one pre-show.
Yeah.
And then after there's a couple.
If we're just talking about on the show,
Yeah, it's
that's the number for the show.
24,000.
That's a lot.
A
You're
lot, man.
smoking way too much weed.
it's been good too.
Yeah, it's been good. I cannot complain.
No, I mean
I feel good.
There's some different ones, but not really.
Plenty of dabs too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
not even
Plenty.
counting that.
Yeah, but we didn't count that. They asked
Flips
joints.
galore
So
for years. I'm just saying.
You and Bobo had the most flips
Years.
I've ever seen. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
did it for years too.
Years.
We did.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember you'd come in you just knock them down, dude.
200.
That's
Salute.
when I would truly go home high. Like when I got home, I would like sit down for just a second to readjust and be like, okay, I'm home. And then I'd find myself
Falling asleep.
like, why are you so tired? It's not tired. Not tired. I'm high as fuck right now. I'm struggling.
I'm struggling.
Oh man. All right.
Marbell in here saying WLIX is a dope freestyle song. He's asking, what was it like recording it?
I forgot.
I forgot.
I don't remember doing that one. Tell you the truth, I used to drink a lot, so I don't remember nothing past Wednesday. Man.
And when you were doing your sessions, like for any one album, was it just y'all, or did y'all like have like a vibe happening in there?
Oh no, that was the whole thing. It was like man, really like when we did 21 and over, it was like we had a demo to it that got us signed, so we got the money to go into the studio to do, you know what I mean, to record
yeah.
and everything. It just we invited everybody, KT, all the homies, girls. It just turned into a party.
But that's
every
when you
single
knew you had some hitting shit though, because if you pay attention to everybody's vibe when you rocking the music.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a listening party. Once we got the music, once we recorded it and everything, we just party the rest of the night. you know?
Yeah.
It was incredible. It was like, that's what really made me love this shit. Like the process of making it. We just getting paid for our thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
What's the most amount of songs you've done in one day?
One day, probably 2.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still,
It's a lot of brain fucking energy
you
to
mean,
you.
You mean record it?
Yeah.
And everything? Because I'm thinking like writing. And,
Oh well, yeah, that.
like I used to
like
come to the
creating.
studio with my shit ready. I could not write to the beat for some reason. It's like when Swift is banging the big 15s and shit. I couldn't.
So you'd come in 2 songs prepped.
I write everything since the 90s. I never wrote to the beat. I've always did it a cappella
Oh shit.
in my head, and or I get ideas on my phone and shit like that. But I can't sit while the beat is booming and shit like that and think of nothing for some reason.
It's crazy
Wow.
that you say that because like maybe 2-3 weeks ago I was thinking about what if a motherfucker just rapped to a click track to a certain tempo.
That's my head. I got a metronome in my head.
Yeah.
So,
And then someone could just fill in the blank because they know the tempo you're rocking on and you're on the click track or on the metronome.
mm.
And they could go anywhere with shit if they have that.
That'd be ill.
Yeah, that would be ill.
Bring it.
All right.
Marbell's also saying Liquid Riders was a cold track, and he's saying if you see the Cypress Hill touring manager Trace in Vegas, tell him to drink some water.
He needs that water. He's drinking them
True.
Be
Cokes.
sure to do that.
it's very true.
Drinking the mini Cokes, apparently.
Only 2. Not if he's really only drinking 2 minis. He's doing good.
Yeah,
He's
well,
getting
and a lot of times he's only sipping them. He'll put
Yeah.
the whole goddamn can to waste because he'll crack it have his few sips, and then he'll forget about it.
Not chugging them.
Yeah, he's not chugging them. He's not like Gator, for instance. We had a homeboy named
God.
Gator. He was a part of the road crew. And he would buy 6 or a 12 pack of Cokes, whether it was can, bottle, whatever was available, and he's racking that shit down. He's not sipping it, putting it away and forgetting about it. He's drinking each and every fucking one down.
True that.
Wow.
That was crazy to see.
Utah Hawk says he drinks 8 to 12 Mountain Dews a day.
Yeah, no.
Mountain Dews a
You're gonna
day,
kill
8 to
yourself,
12.
Utah Hawk.
None of that is good for you.
He
Not-
works at the plant, like the Pepsi or whatever the fuck it is.
So he should know it's
He
not
likes
good
it?
for
He
you.
knows
man.
it's poison.
Drink some water.
Some water. They make water there.
10 sodas a day?
8 to 12
And he
Mountain
works there?
Dews.
That's a lot, man.
8 to 12 Mountain Dew
8 to
sodas.
12 Mountain Dews.
That's a lot
It
of
seems like if you work somewhere and you there every day looking at it, smelling
Yeah,
it,
he
this
works
and
for
that, it's
Pepsi.
like the
Pepsi,
last
there
thing
you
want
go.
like if you worked at McDonald's on your day off, would you go back to McDonald's to eat?
Hell no.
Well, hey, listen, sugar is addictive.
It
It
is.
is.
Especially that amount.
I mean, I
That's
could do
like
one a day maybe, but like,
I could maybe do no. Fuck that. When I was a kid, I could do one Mountain Dew. Like I cannot drink that shit now.
That
It's
was
just-
always
That
good
Coke
shit.
I just drunk it. I just had a Coca-Cola. That was the first soda I had in like a year. Dude.
Yeah.
time.
like if I drink a Coke, I'm gonna be like doing like Trace. I'm gonna take a few sips and then I'm fucking out of here because I cannot drink the whole fucking thing.
Utah Hawk used to like the crack, so he was trying to,
Ah,
I mean,
with the Coke and with the sugar.
switch it out. Switch it out.
Yeah,
All right,
yo, when you're an addict, you go from one addiction to another.
Yes.
So whether they're healthy or bad, like you try to choose addictions that aren't gonna fuck your life up. Like, wait, all right, let me get addicted to healthy food or whatever it is. You just find new addictions. You don't stop being addicted. You just stop being addicted to that. Just move them.
I'm addicted to
true.
coffee now.
There you go. You just find something new.
Coffee's
There
amazing.
you go. It's like I drink a pot and a half a day.
damn.
I really feel the difference if I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, they put
It's
something-
that caffeine.
And I don't know if y'all got Trader Joe's. I mean, been to Trader Joe's lately, but they got this 100% this tangerine juice.
No, I haven't seen
You like
that.
tangerines?
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of sour,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like my new candy. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
try
It's
that.
sour and sweet at the same. It's the best shit. You have 100% fresh squeezed tangerine juice, Trader Joe's.
I gotta try that shit.
Banging.
All right.
All right, we got Donnie in here saying gave my pops a half ounce of Cali's Blue Dream on Saturday. He's 75. He was stoned when I came home from work.
Oh yes, as he should be.
My
That's-
pops is turning
Wow.
75, but he still loves weed.
Hey man,
Yeah.
there's gonna be more seniors out here than we've ever known
Loves it.
that smoke weed like openly, not like
Yeah.
the seniors beforehand where they might have to sneak a toke or feel shameful for smoking weed. Nah. You'll see them in the dispensaries. You'll see them out there taking dabs, doing the most.
My dad can out-dab most people. and
I would
he's
imagine.
serious. Yeah, because he does concentrates dailies.
And
Better
it has
that
medical
than-
benefits.
Out of Puffco.
Better that than any medication that
Sure.
these pharmaceutical companies are trying to fucking shove down people's throats, man. If the weed makes you feel better, boom, there it is.
Kodiak in here saying you guys got the Greenthumb Rockets past that.
The Greenthumb Rockets past
The
that.
joints.
Oh, we're smoking them.
Oh,
We rock them to the head. There's no passing them over here. You know, we share weed in a different way.
yeah, we give you the bud to roll. Here you go, try this. And then you roll it up.
That way, if somebody gets sick over here, we know it ain't from each other.
It's true. True story.
Man.
I heard that's how Jamaicans do it though.
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
Yeah,
You
they
go to
give you-
Jamaica and
I went to Jamaica. I seen it. They ain't
I
bad.
seen it too. I went there and I seen, you know, in their little circles, they all got their own shit,
Yeah, like,
smoking up, ain't nobody passing nothing.
exactly. That's what,
And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do that shit.
that's
And
what
I
you
got home. It took me some years before we implemented it, but it started with the smoke box, where instead of passing the joints around, we gave everybody their own shit. That eventually became the thing out here, and just in general in the building, like we would smoke our own joints. Most importantly, what put that over the top was that somebody got somebody sick over here, and then it got everybody sick over here, and it was fucking bad. And that's when I implemented the rule that we're just gonna smoke our own joints. Hey, we'll all share the weed, blah blah blah, but to the head. And I think that's why our tolerance is way higher than most, because not everybody's just taking it to the head. Like a lot of people pass that shit around. We don't.
I know, Mo.
Not anymore. For years, many years. Probably before the pandemic, just before the pandemic, we were doing that shit. And then we made sure and stood on that after. And it's worked for us over here. Salute. Smoke your own weed. Let's go.
We just got to give a shout out, and our thoughts and prayers go out to Bill Bassett from Bassett Racing. His son Tristan is actually in the hospital right now. He's been hospitalized in ICU since Sunday, March 16th, and has been diagnosed with an unfortunate prolonged illness. Keep him in your thoughts, prayers, and if you can donate, he has a GoFundMe page. I'll actually drop it in the chat below. But yeah, keep Tristan in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Family business.
Salute. And we send him healing vibes and healing prayers and all the things for my man to recover right here. He's doing better, but he's still got to do some work.
Prayer sent.
Good luck, man.
The Cushy Monster in here saying the last time I did shrooms, Bobo, I was at a party and I had some queso dip. I just put a bunch of shrooms in a huge chip and gave it one big bite into the sauce.
Wow.
Then just forced it down. He's saying did that about 4 times and it still tasted bad.
Terrible.
You know, that combination doesn't sound interesting to me.
Cheese.
You know, the
Queso.
cheese like that, the queso dip.
Yeah.
Queso dip is good, but not with mushrooms.
Yeah. The combination is key.
All right.
And Tyler in here, the last one so far, he's saying, hey guys, sober from alcohol now for over 3 years and 2 months.
Right
Only
on.
weed for me.
Good for you.
Brilliant.
Twins. We're twins.
You'll be happy.
That's what's up.
It's a way funner time.
Yeah, man. Hey, treat your body right. It'll sustain longer.
100.
You know what I'm saying?
You drink responsible, you're cool, man.
Yeah.
Like people, not everybody needs to quit too, you know? Like
Exactly.
if you're a
I tell people
person
that
who
all the
just
time.
has a drink here and there and enjoys it, more power to you. Like enjoy that drink. Just don't be the person who's a junkie from it. That's not a way
I've seen that.
It's a bad life.
I've seen that
Yeah.
shit.
It's a bad
The guy I think it was telling C- this, but the guy that we get the phrase party 1, 2, 3, right? He was a type of alcoholic where towards the end of his life, he already had the liver spots, all that shit, and the doctors told him, "Hey, don't even quit drinking because your body will go into shock and you'll die from that. So whatever years you're gonna live, you're just gonna spend them drinking, right?" And then he got to the point where if he couldn't find like traditional alcohol to drink, he would slam a bottle of rubbing alcohol if it was a thing.
Oh,
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
thought
I thought it was poison.
Yeah, you could die from that. You can.
yeah,
Yeah.
They
that's horrible.
poison it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's
actual
what-
poison.
next
Yeah.
stop.
That's not cool.
yeah,
But people who are addicted,
yeah. He was mad addicted,
That's
and
wild.
yeah, he wouldn't do it all the time. But like if he was on one and he needed it,
Man.
and that was available, and that was the only shit, yeah, he fucking slam it.
Damn, that's crazy.
That was beyond the party, though. Rest in peace.
Hey, when you stop drinking, did people treat you different when you go to a party or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that? They start hiding the liquor and say because they
don't
people
wanna
do things
trigger you.
They don't wanna
wanna
trigger you, yeah.
They don't want to trigger you, but
Yeah.
I got a lot of that when I first stopped and shit. But
And that's respect. I think they're doing that out of respect because they don't want you like to be the one like putting you back on.
I feel like
yeah,
it's
but
opposite.
I said that because what he said, not everybody has to stop drinking
Right.
altogether and everything. Like we the alcoholics, and I would come to the shows, and you remember how we used to get down.
Yeah.
This for the crowd. This for the people in the dressing rooms and shit like that. Like they used to come to our dressing room and it'd be bare, and I'd be like, no alcohol, no beer, no this and that. And I'm like, what's up with this? I'm sober though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, oh no, we're doing that for we don't want to trigger any or you have a relapse and all this shit.
You're good.
I'm like, it ain't crack, you know what I'm saying? It's drink, but I just tripped off how people treat you differently.
Yeah.
You know.
I get more people like Les who be trying to get me to drink
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
and
that.
not drink.
Oh, I had some bad influence
Les
on
is the
motherfuckers.
fucking worst,
yeah,
bro.
Les is a bad influence.
Les is the worst. Come on, B, you could
like,
do it.
He think you funny, but he was hitting me like when I told him I stopped drinking. He was hitting me with all kinds of shit.
Yo.
He was a bad influence at first.
Do you know when I told him I hit
He
10
called me a pussy. He's like, you pussy.
Yep.
Just stop.
I told him.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love Lester Def.
Oh, I told him I had 10 years. He told me, you know what? It's been 10 years. You know you're good. You can have
Right.
now.
Yeah.
If you made it 10 years, then you
Yeah.
can drink
See, that's
now.
some shit he'll say. Like,
You did 10 years. You're good. You're
Yeah.
older now. I'm like, yeah, how much older are you than me? I'm like, yeah, you're still drinking. Older don't mean shit.
No,
but
don't.
that's
You're
my
old,
drinking
bro.
buddy though. Me and Les
Yeah.
got hella.
Oh, he can put him down. I'll tell you that.
No.
Yeah.
You know.
It's amazing because Les sits right here next to me, and every time when he does, he'll be like, he'll just be pointing himself, and he'll be like,
You want one?
"You want one?"
Yep.
And I'm like, like eternally, no. He's like, I'm just making sure.
He really
I'm
does.
just checking in on you.
I'm trying to
I
think. I
was
should
like,
go to my
alright.
Texas, so he be fucking with me. He be fucking with me.
Salute to Leezy, man.
Yeah, Lee.
Word up. We want to thank everybody. I think you got one more, right?
Yeah, Mr. Stein is saying, small country, big Cypress Hill fans, greetings from Belgium to you all.
Hey.
Salute. Much love to all y'all. I think we'll be back out there pretty soon. So stay informed. Go to cypresshill.com. Check out the tour schedule. It might pop your city up. We'll see. And we want to thank Tash for coming in and sitting with
yeah.
us.
Hey, my
And he's going to be coming in more often.
Yes, I
That's-
will. I'm gonna call ahead of time, and we're gonna do this again.
Hell yeah, man.
That's what's up. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. Cause
Thank you, man.
like I see what I'm seeing. This shit is like a bunch of people, like you said, are coming together, and I want in. I've been in Vegas, like kind of solo bolo.
Yeah.
But I see the alchemists are running with the evidences, and I mean it's been like that. But
Yeah.
these people run with, you know what I mean, the Wiz Khalifa's, the Zibbies, y'all, and everything. I just want in.
You got to come in, man.
I know. I gotta pop out, man.
We right here.
All right, that's what's up.
So, it's what, open invite all the time.
That's right.
So
Shout out
just
to
let us know when you come through. We got you, man. Shit.
and my kids.
Word up. C minus, got any shout outs?
Shout out to Tash, man. A pleasure, and as always, man, to fucking hang with you and
Oh, no, we go way back, man.
hell yeah,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Way back. So shout out to Blaze, V, Eric Bobo. Shout out to the Treehouse crew, Dom, Bolton, and Ray. Shout out to Aton and Dro and Javi Lopez and you for watching. So you can follow me at C-Fan4 on all social media. Tonight I'll be at Motown on Monday at Echo Park, celebrating Diana Ross and Aretha Franklin's birthday. So come. It's free to get in. Just get your dance on.
That's
And
what's up.
work. Have a good one. What up, Eric Bobo?
All right. Catch me on the socials on Twitter, X at Eric Bobo, or IG at Eric_Bobo. On Discord at Bobo's Corner and Insane Asylum. Big ups to Tash, my man. Great to see you. Everybody here at the table, Treehouse crew, the people that support the show, Discord mods, thank you very, very much. And yeah, we out there. We say Bud D.
Yo, shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Chat Film. Shout out to the Dominator. And what's up, Tash?
What it do?
You got shout outs?
Oh yeah, shout out my mother who's tuned in, Michelle, Nate the Great, Bay God, Junior Boy, Corrupt. Let me keep going. Oh, Airheads and the Smokeaholics. It's a collaboration thing. Catch me at Tash _ of the Alkaholiks. And let's run it up.
Cali Blaze.
Shout out to you guys for coming through. Shout out everybody here at the table, 5150s, Insane Asylum. Catch me at Cali_Blaze or CaliPlease.net. Much love.
Do what you love and love what you do. Swallow that.